Hello, everybody. Welcome to Market Gaming this evening as we are getting ready for our 32nd session of Mystical Mishaps. And we have our whole crew back together, which is wonderful. Good to see everyone here and ready to play a thrilling session. I'm sure it's going to be just fine, though. Nothing bad could ever happen to these people.
Nothing
bad ever happens to our players. It's always peaceful, calm, boring sessions every single
Mark
week.
doesn't thrive off of the drama.
Nope, not at all. I hate drama so much. But anyways, welcome everybody. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. And we're ready to play. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to just go to intros because I want to play. So Rachel.
Oh wow.
Take it away.
Wow, okay.
Hi, I am Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find my art over at Twitter and Instagram, and also I just got Threads because I don't know, I hate Twitter, so I thought maybe Threads would be better. So you can go find me, same username on there if you happen to be on there.
I probably should make the switch. I feel like everyone's starting to.
It was, side note, it was really weird because it's linked to Instagram. It has this feature where you can follow people that you already follow on Instagram. And if they don't have Threads, it'll say, oh, if they join Threads, then you'll automatically follow them. So it seemed like people did that for me. So then when I joined Threads, suddenly I get a notification, you have 140 follows. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never had that once. What's going on?
So popular.
Yeah, wow. Well, it looks like everyone instantly just dropped everything they were doing and went friended me when they saw
Threads.
I mean, I also wouldn't be surprised if that was accurate as well.
Oh my god.
That's true. I'd be excited.
Just like yelling it out.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, anyway, you can find me there. I also stream here on this channel Mondays at 3:30 CST. Tomorrow I want to stream, and I think I'm going to be working on some deity designs for Mishaps funsies.
Ooh.
So if I get far on that in my sketch phase, then that will be what I'm streaming tomorrow. That'll be fun. Deities are like extra sparkly, so that's, I don't know, that's a good time. So in this game I'm playing Eleonora. She is a smart warlock level 4. And yeah, the last session was a good time, so looking forward to this next. The end.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get into what happened last time if you missed it shortly here. But someone who did miss last time is back this time. We have Kelly.
Yeah. Hello. I'm Kelly. I play Winnie, the level monk. I forgot already.
4?
Level 3.
Should be level 4.
3.
It should be 4.
You're right. It's 4. My D&D Beyond is still loading. Anyway, so 4 monk. I literally forgot between now and last week. And yeah, she has no idea that anything happened last week, and I think everything is totally fine, and everyone's been sleeping peacefully, and it's a good night. And to answer your chiller's question, I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and did many spooky things because I love that my birthday is so close to Halloween. As a family, didn't celebrate Halloween as kids, and we weren't allowed to because it was Satan's holiday. I love Halloween now, so I always do fun Halloween things on my birthday. So I went to Salem. It was very fun and very rainy. Went through a lot of mud and bought some cool jewelry. So yeah.
Lots of fun.
Side note, we were just talking about how like this is the first year I think we have kids in our neighborhood for like trick-or-treating. And I was like, yeah. I've never gone trick-or-treating like that. I don't think I've ever handed out candy. I'm like, how does this work? I just don't know.
I did it as a teenager, like too old.
Yeah.
I still tried it. And I was like 9th grade. So I was like just skirting out of there, like, you're a teenager. Like, we don't want to give you candy. But it is weird. And I remember doing it. And I was like, this is really, I should be like 5 doing it. That was 10 years too late.
The wasted window, it's gone.
I know.
It's never wasted. You find a kid and you take them with you, and then you take your tax.
That's true. Them. That's true.
It's like taking candy from a kid.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, everyone can go cancel Mike after here.
Yep.
But on to our third player this evening. We have Ashley.
Hello. I'm Ashley. I am Also, Salt and Ash in the tavern, the Discord tavern, where I post a lot of the art that I make, also on social media. I have one more skull. We've been doing skulls all month. I've done 7 skulls so far. I have one more animal skull to do. I think I'm posting it tomorrow, so be watching for that. I'm playing Euphemia. She's a human druid in this campaign, and she's normally very sad. I'm curious to see how everybody comes out of our experience that we all just had, which was certainly not good. Or anyway.
We will see.
I think the party did agree, though. They were glad Winnie wasn't there to be traumatized. So
She's a little less.
Winnie's baby.
she is. We must protect her.
Yeah, she
So
shouldn't go through anything bad.
I'm pretty sure we even said that before the fight started. Like, we're glad Winnie's not here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Let's keep her safe.
Little baby.
Very
Also, please
Hunger
don't. Me and
Games.
Ashley are wearing matching hoodies.
Look at
Oh,
that.
they're so pretty too.
Yeah,
I love
They're
them.
so cool.
Snaky. Yeah.
I like the color too, the yellow gold.
Yeah.
It's a perfect color.
And then tonight, our fourth and final player, the Candy Stealer. We got Mike in the corner.
Keep all your babies away from me, or I will take their candy. Hi guys, I'm Mike, also known as Bardic Dice here on all the socials. You can cancel me on Twitter because I'm apparently going to Threads anyway.
There you go.
So do what you want to do. No, but I'm not currently streaming right now on Twitch, but on a little bit of a hiatus between campaigns because we finished up Fates United, where you can see Mark, Rachel, Adeli's husband, play in that campaign. We have all of our episodes on YouTube, so if you want to go give us a follow on either Twitch or YouTube to get caught up on that. But we are prepping time for our second campaign, Fates Apart. We kind of gave a little spoilers on that. It's going to be a lot of fun because it's going to be Adeli's husband returning and some new players as well. So it'll be coming in the new year. So we'll be having a couple streams, world building streams. Hopefully, I haven't gotten them scheduled out yet, but that'll be on Bardic Dice here, and I'll kind of let you know once my work schedule gets a little bit figured out because we finally went to full-time hours. My first time in 6 months. So yet again, schedules are changing, and I'm trying to get used to that. So once that's done, I'll give you guys notifications for that. But as far as today, I play Davril. He is a artificer, now going into his dream of becoming a blade singing wizard, and got to see blade singing up front as just wow and glorious before his ultimate death, or actually surviving to see everyone else's death before his. But yeah, and also I have his spell book. So yeah, it's been really great. We made that.
We got props now.
Yeah, and Eleanor's got Dad's book. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cosplay's happening for all of us. Gotta draw your hair now, Mike.
How committed are you?
Just kidding.
All right. So yeah, go get Bardic Dice a follow if you have not already. And then also we share a Discord with Bardic Dice that you could join and hang out with us during the week and see cool stuff that people post in there and talk about the weather or other things that people do.
Or candy.
Or candy. Or if you're dressing up for any holidays in the upcoming future, you could post a picture of that or something. Who knows? Just feel free to head over to the Discord. Join us there. I am Mark. I am the Dungeon Master here, and I play all the levels because that's what I do. I'm level 1 to 20. CR 0 to
100.
Whatever they go to, 30 or something. I don't know what the highest thing is out there right now, but that's me. We do have our old sessions of Mystical Mishaps and our previous campaign, Beacons Aura, all on our YouTube channel if you want to catch up on that. And if you're listening on YouTube or podcast, why don't you hit a like or follow or whatever it is to support the channel.
And also hi.
And hi. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Some people might just skip right past this point too and never see it, which is sad. But if you are hearing this, thank you.
You got a secret hi. We love you.
But yes, that is, I think, all of the announcements. There is an upcoming stream, though, that is in November that I'm very excited for. with some more details coming up. It is a one-shot, and I can just say it now, I guess. I can announce it now. Why not? It's coming up close.
Yeah.
November 18th. It is a Saturday. We have our second session. It's a sequel, kind of. It's not connected fully, but it's the same mindset of our Knowing Nothing stream that we did, I think, about a year ago-ish or so. I don't remember exactly the date. Knowing Nothing 2, where our players are going to come in knowing absolutely nothing about their character, and they have to figure it all out as they go. It's going to be a good time. We had a lot of fun with the first one. My brain was literally on fire by the end of that session, but it was fun.
Smoke coming out of
So
his
I think
ears.
it's time to do that to myself again and run a second session of it. So yeah, we'll have some guests on the stream for that who will be joining us for Knowing Nothing 2, where basically I gave them a date and a time, and then I said, you guys are done. You don't have to do anything else.
That was all the prep we needed.
See you
to
later.
do. It's really weird.
I'll see you in November. Yeah. So that's basically what happened with that one.
Oh my gosh, Phantom actually came up with the best title. Knowing Nothing 2, knowing even less.
There you go. So that is coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. And we'll see you for that. But I think that's it for announcements, details to go over. So we will go into our intro and begin our session.
Whoa.
All right, we're back, everybody, and ready to get into today's session.
Lord, Mark's sass level's like times 20 right now.
I know what you're talking about. So,
Wait, really fast, Mark? Yep.
Yes.
I'm sorry, do you have music playing in Foundry? Because I can't hear anything.
I just turned it on. Literally just turned it on, so it may be starting in a moment.
All right, I'll continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, our players last week, they were on their travels from Northport heading back to Yellowfield. This was, I think, their 4th day in of traveling. They ended up rescuing a guy from a tree with an owlbear underneath it. All the drama. But he offered to pay them, and then also buy them a room at the local inn called the Gauntlet. So they spent the night there, and they relaxed. They got their rooms. Everyone's separate. Some people got alarms, other people didn't. People kind of are doing watches then. And during Winnie's watch, the other 3 all woke up in a strange domed environment, and they were alongside Kendra, and they were forced to battle a horde of monsters by a skull-masked individual staring down upon them for the amusement of the viewers, who could all laugh and cheer or bring in more monsters, whatever they felt like doing, and all for their amusement to rack up as many points as they could. So you guys are all kind of in the universe now, because you all watched that meta. Okay. So, they fought together, they fought well, they slayed a good amount of the monsters, they scored a good amount of points, but they began to fall one by one until everyone was slain. Dav was the last one, watching Kindra, who was slain slightly before him, and Dav was then taken out. And they all wake up in their beds with their hearts pounding in their chests, cold sweat covering their body, feeling the intensity of the moment, feeling like they felt the pain of the attacks in their bodies. But they wake up all in their own beds, back in the tavern. That's where you guys are. Hearts pounding. You can do what you'd like to do, or just go back to sleep. It's up to you.
Winnie's just watching, just like looking around, right?
Yeah, you all have individual rooms too, so you can like wander around the hallways, go back in your room and sit for a while, just listen.
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet. But yeah, Winnie's awake, and now all the others are also awake.
Side note, before we seriously talk about reactions, what if, Mark, we all were just like, I'm just gonna go get breakfast.
Okay.
Really fun.
No one talks about it
Sure.
at all.
Sure.
I want all the sausage.
Why would we bring this
No
Yeah,
up?
one
weird
talk about it
dream.
again.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do.
Just another Euphemia dream.
Yeah,
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
Blame her
Fun.
for everything. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I know, I think I had mentioned this last session, but I think Raiders had it so that I woke up with coins in my hand.
You did have coins.
I had a pouch of coins in my hand, and but I think she wakes up like screaming or yelling or something, and like just kind of as a reflex, like she's just like chucking whatever it is that's in her hand because she just feels something is like kind of bangs against the wall. But that's kind of like the first initial thing that happens.
I'll point my finger to wherever the screaming just came from and be like, "Are you okay? Are you alive?"
Casting a spell.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the
Instant
real world.
mishap.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn on the
Yep.
channel points. Let me do that real quick. Turn all these on, and then give Mike a mishap. Let's see.
3 feet of wood. So I don't know how far away she is.
Yeah, I mean, the walls aren't gonna be 3 feet thick, so.
I just wasn't sure. It was like if we were like on furthest sides of the rooms that I had to go through. Like,
I don't even think if it was multiple rooms, it would be 3 feet. Honestly, 3 feet's a lot.
Okay,
So,
fair. Thank you, Leonard.
Thanks, guys!
no mishap. And
Yay.
Rach, Ash, and Mike all got advantage dice thus far. And there's Kelly.
Thank you.
We're cured of the mishaps.
You all got your advantage dice. So yeah, you hear the message
yes.
spell, Eleanor.
Are you okay? Are you dead?
It probably takes like a second for her to like answer. But then you can hear back like, alive, I think. You?
He just gets up.
I would say if you woke up screaming, I would be up trying to go to your room. Like I think I shot out of bed, like like right after a nightmare, and just ran out in the direction of the scream.
Mike, you got a D4.
So about that, I'm sure around that time I'd be knocking on your door. But
Yeah, I'd be walking out as you're probably knocking then. Okay. So you're not dead either.
you're alive.
Yeah. And I go knock on Winnie's door
Yeah.
as she's knocking on Eleanor's.
You'd hear
think
us
that was
all,
wondering
sure,
always.
too.
Actually,
You probably would hear the scream
what?
too, Winnie.
Yeah.
And all this chaos.
I'm already up.
She's a little
See, I
shrill.
was probably wandering
Yeah.
the hallways too. So I guess I'd be. Wait, what'd you say?
She's a little
The whole
shrill, you
inn
know?
woke up. I was like,
Pretty much
whoops.
everybody in the end would have heard this scream.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
There's definitely some
Yeah, I guess I
hustling
would
footsteps
probably-
from downstairs you can hear.
Yeah, I would have already probably been up and like ready to, because I hear a scream and I'm gonna run over to where it is. So,
Yeah.
if Dav and I like run into each other, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Like standing there shaking, like knocking on the door until you.
Yeah.
What happened? Everyone was just asleep a minute ago. Is everything okay?
Did you have a dream as well?
No, I was on watch. I wasn't sleeping on watch. I don't do that. If I would,
You
I would
just-
tell you though.
He just hugs her.
She's looking like confused and like hugs back, but like, oh, what's going on? Are you guys okay?
Okay, and now I open the door. I was trying to count how long it
Oh,
took
I'm
for
sorry,
me
I'm
to
sorry.
get
There is
to
a guy
point.
who gets upstairs too. He's like, "Is everyone okay?"
I guess I'll look at you guys. Be like, is everything okay?
There was a I think we're okay. There was someone that I think tried to magically influence our minds, but
Can you say
I
this in
think
front of the
it's
guy?
over.
Who
by the
did
way?
this?
Are you saying this to me?
He's kind of like, I'm next to you, but he's saying it to the
Okay.
person who's like, not quite sure, but
Who screamed?
I don't
Which one of
think
you
it's-
screamed?
I'm sorry. That was me.
You okay?
I think we're all fine. Yes, I think we're all right.
nothing in your room, right?
I look back. Don't think so.
Yeah. We're fine.
While they're talking, can I just kind of like examine them and see if they have any like cuts, like things that make them look all like
Give
I don't know, just see how they're doing.
a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. 11.
Not seeing anything. They look normal.
Okay.
I don't know. My D&D Beyond has a skull mark. I don't know what you're
I
talking
know.
about.
Well, yeah.
Not
Do
good
we
at
have
all.
long rest, or by the way, or what do we do with that?
Yeah. I mean, you will have a long rest at some point, but you're not dead.
At some point, not yet.
Right.
Wait, do they look injured at all, or they seem totally fine?
They don't
from
look
my
injured at all.
11.
They have like
Okay.
a little bit of like a cold sweat going,
Sheen, very
but
pale.
they're not looking like they are injured in any way.
And you said we still feel like we got hit, even though we don't maybe have the physical manifestation.
You
It was
felt
just kinda
all the
echo of
wounds. Oh,
pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I swear you guys were just sleeping. I didn't hear anything, I promise.
I
It
was like,
wasn't-
I'm kind of looking at these two as they were talking, so it's like clear we all had the same experience, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think Euphemia is just like looking. She would be looking you up and down when you open the door. Like, are you in one piece?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I just turned to the guy and I'm like, it was some collective dream. We died in it. I think magic did something. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Happening in the area or something? I don't know.
I mean, people have dreams all the time about dying, like falling to your death or something, or
Yes.
all your teeth fall out.
Of course.
I've had that dream. Yeah, sorry. It's too real. Too real.
Let's just give Mike
I had that
the
dream, like,
big
once
egg.
a month.
I hated that dream.
It's not a fun one.
I think we're all right. Thank you for checking. Appreciate it.
Someone said affecting your minds, though. What is it?
What?
He said someone
Uh,
affected your minds.
That's what we're saying. Is it seemed like it was a collective. We were all in it together. It
What the hell?
seems magically influenced.
Okay.
If you
He
don't
just like
know what it
muttering
is,
to
it's all
himself
right.
as
I
he
didn't-
turns and starts walking away. My God, my
Crazy
God.
people.
Just muttering to himself down. So,
Winnie, I don't think this was anything you would have caught. It happened.
Why don't we come inside? My room.
Yeah.
So I kind of like usher everyone in. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't think it's you. You did great on your watch. I don't think you would have caught this unless someone physically was here that cast it. But
Was it your dream thing, or no? Was it something else?
It's
Like where we all have dreams, like we did last night or 2 nights ago.
I don't know if this was the same thing. I mean, we've never all had the same dream before.
And
What happened in this dream?
There's a figure there. Well, Kendra was there.
Oh. Wait, is Kendra
And-
staying in the inn with us, by the way? I forgot if she's here.
She's a couple. She's
Oh.
a day ahead of us, at least.
You have no idea where she
I think.
is.
Okay.
She left town like a day
Oh.
ahead of us.
That's
Yep.
strange. Okay.
And there was a skeleton masked man that informed us that we should fight and that the pack sends their regards. So I don't think this has anything to do with Euphemia. I think this is...
There's a knock at your door.
I think I'll probably
yeah.
go answer it because like everyone else is kind of shaken, so I'll try and.
Jumpy.
I'm gonna like kind of crack it open and like look a little bit like that before I like open it.
You
Fully.
look, and it's just a really groggy looking Japnut. You guys okay?
Japnut, did you have any weird dreams where your skeleton man was there and you were fighting?
No. What?
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's okay. I think everyone had a collective bad dream, but I think if you didn't, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go back to sleep, you can. I think that everyone's just a little rattled. We're fine though.
Is this that one? Is this Euphemia's thing?
No.
We don't think so. Because apparently Kendra was there. I don't know. We need to see
Wait,
if she
what?
actually was there. if
Kendra
she
was
had a
there?
Dream.
Eleanor just like...
You don't have
I'll,
You don't have a way to reach out to Kendra, do you?
Not personally, no, but I can reach out to Idkin.
if
I'm
you guys
sure
are fine, she's probably fine. Yeah, a little maybe shaken, but probably fine.
I think just maybe her knowing that we went through the same stuff might be comforting.
Sure, I can send a message to Idkin.
We can wait till the morning too if you want, if you don't want to wake him up.
We think it was the pack, Jobnut.
What? Packed this? Huh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I think Idkin should know about this. Give me a second.
Yeah.
He like pulls out, or runs back to his room, and he leaves you guys there for about a minute or so. You guys
How's
sit
everyone
in
looking
silence,
like?
but yeah.
How are you guys
No, it's okay.
looking like mood-wise, I guess?
Yeah, I was
Just
gonna ask the same
worried.
thing.
We can all do a quick mood check.
Concerned, but like fine.
I think Dad was more worried if everyone was okay. Now that they are, he's slowly kind of retreating into
Exhausted.
himself. He's like avoiding contact. He's like staring off at this point.
Okay.
I am about as troubled as I normally am, I think, at all of this. But not like, I don't look like I just like, I don't know, I don't look like I'm gonna fall apart. I'm actually watching, if Dav is avoiding eye contact a lot, I'm probably watching him pretty closely, honestly.
I think Eleonora is, she looks pretty pale.
Yeah.
It looks like she has tried to compose herself. But probably you could see like her hands are shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
She's probably like kind of like holding, like clasping them together though, so it doesn't like, it's not super visible.
But
I guess when you're can I get anyone anything? Is it? I mean, what can we do to help? I can heal you all a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
Physically feel fine.
Okay. Do you guys want some tea or something? I don't know what to do.
Do you? Yes. Why don't?
Okay,
That
I'm
would be
gonna-
very helpful. Oh, you muted yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an
That's
accident.
weird.
Yeah, I'll immediately run out and just start like getting hot water and like other stuff to try and like help because she feels a little useless currently.
Japton dodges out of the way of you as you come flying out of the door. Whoa. Sorry.
I'll stop at like Japton. Would you like it? I'll stop at Japton. Would you like any?
Okay, what?
Oh, tea, like
Oh.
tea or maybe like coffee or something.
Sure. Tea.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, okay.
I'll have it right out. Run away.
I'll come wander back into the room with you guys. Yeah, let him know. He'll
Do you
contact Kendra.
do you think that was the nightmare realm or something? How are we all there having the same experience?
I've never heard of collective dream like that before. And it felt real. I mean, normally dreams
it
at least
was
have
real.
some sort of quality to it.
It was real while we were there.
No
Well,
mishaps, though.
Yeah. Would Dav have heard of
I-
any magic that could cause that, or
Roll an Arcana
like know
check.
the difference between that?
Can I too?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, nat 20!
There you
Have
go.
Whoa.
Nice.
She's on
14.
it.
Look at me go.
14, you said?
21.
21.
Actually, kind of makes more sense for Eleanor anyway.
Eleanor, in your readings, you are aware that there are spells out there that are dreams that can be sent by others,
True.
and some can include multiple people in it that are out there. They're typically higher level spells, like
Okay.
5th to 7th level type spells that are out there, but they do exist. It is possible.
Okay. Actually, that coincides pretty good because I was doing a ton of research on that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she'll just say, when I was looking into various ways of contact back in, oh no, what's the Heaven's Reach?
North Park?
I kept
Oh,
thinking Rise, and I'm like, we
Rise,
never went to
yeah.
Rise. We weren't in Rise. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
In Heaven's Reach, there is spells that you can communicate to others in dreams, and it can feel real. I think the higher of a skill a magic user has, you can even bring in multiples. So I think whoever did this was very skilled. And obviously had a contact with the pack.
Which
I mean, I can't even imagine how much money that would cost if he was charging for money.
They offered a favor.
True.
even just that kind of connection to something that powerful, I don't. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. So we have learned that the pack is very petty. Doesn't want to let things go.
Problem is, they also have the means to pursue that.
Mm-hmm.
That's unsettling, to put it really lightly.
Pack's pretty dangerous.
Maybe we underestimated the stakes of what Igden does. Not that we took it lightly, but the people that we're involved with can do really bad things.
Well, we didn't know.
No, I'm not saying we wouldn't have known, but
Right.
it's just frames.
It's
The
yeah.
things that we're doing really are that important. taking weapons like that out of hands of groups like these. That's important stuff.
Do I come back yet, or is it not enough time?
That's fine. You can come back.
Okay. I'm gonna come back with like tea and stuff and like give it to everyone. Like rattles. Like nervous. Yeah.
Honestly, I think we're all like double handing it, like so it doesn't.
Yeah. Panicking to make everyone else
Thanks,
better.
thanks.
No, yeah.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't help. I feel bad that yeah. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Glad he didn't have to go.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
Do you think it'll happen again tonight?
I have no idea.
No, they made their point. If they wanted us to,
Well,
they would have.
I'm sorry, really fast. What watch was I first watch, or what watch was I?
Third.
Third.
Third. I
It's like-
think,
And
yeah.
was there a
What, like 4 in the
time?
morning or
Like what
something?
time did I start? Do I remember? Just for my own. I don't know if it matters,
We'll say
Midnight or
that's
something.
like the 4 to 6 watch. I don't know with the
but
or like the 3 to
Um,
5 something. Like, I don't know what it would be. But
I didn't know if it mattered in the sense of like the time was like
Witching
when I
hour. Yeah.
almost like scheduled it for, if it was like a spell. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just curious. Do you guys want to stay here again tonight, or are you okay to? I mean, what do you guys want to do? Do you think they know where we are? Do they have to know where we are if they're?
For the spell I was looking into, they don't need to know where you
Okay,
are.
that's good at
So you
least.
They
know
don't
who
even
you
need to be
are.
near you. They could be across planes if they wanted to. It
Well, that's
doesn't
not
matter.
good, but-
It's your name, really.
Okay.
Who you are. That's all they need to know.
Not good. It could be worse if they do it all the time, but at least it means they're not close, hopefully. They'll kill us for real.
no.
Jackpot.
Sorry.
I don't think they know your name, Jeff. Not they know Kendra's, but I don't think they know yours. I think you're okay.
I don't want you guys to die either.
Yeah. It's true.
I think we should all just go back to bed. We'll be fine. I was gonna get up and start heading out. Kind of coldish to his normal responses to you guys.
Well, that's what I was picking up on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. He hasn't been this disconnected from you guys at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think at this point she kind of watches him go, but isn't really going to pursue anything for the moment.
I honestly think Euphemia would even look over at Eleanor and be like, "Did you?" He's. I don't know.
I just like look out at the door like as they left. Well, I went on quickly, so I don't know what happened afterward.
You guys actually
What
like
happened to him?
died? Or like
Yeah.
That's what it felt
Oh.
like. It felt like dying.
I thought you weren't supposed to do that in dreams. You're supposed to wake up,
Well, this isn't a normal dream either, so
Oh,
maybe the rules don't
that's
apply.
true.
But yes, perhaps, unless we need anything for the moment, maybe it is better just to try and calm down a bit and see what we can do in the morning.
I'll just get up and I'm gonna go back to my room.
I think I'll probably go back and keep patrolling, I guess, and just kind of make sure nothing else is happening.
Japna will slowly get up and begin to walk towards the door as well with everyone else. Alright.
Thanks for coming, Chapnal. Thank you for contacting Edwin.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. And he'll close the door. That's you. So everyone goes back to bed.
Is there? I can't remember if you described this. Is there like we each have our own little like wash tub, or is there like a communal one like in some other
This
places?
is actually, you have your own like wash area in each of your rooms.
Now's not going back to bed, but he's just kind of getting like a tub, and he'll be awake the rest of the morning. So I don't know if he'll be in exhaustion or not, but he'll just be sitting there and thinking.
Right. You will not complete a long rest if you do that, so you know.
There he is.
It's gonna happen eventually.
I know. I was just waiting for Mike to nerf his character through exhaustion.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time. No, this doesn't make sense. Mark, I know we're a little like backlogged on death stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I open my book, is the letter like not this one that you wrote today, but like last session's? Is that there? Like, did he write back?
Yes, that would be there.
Okay. So I think after everyone leaves, she does kind of like try and calm herself down a little bit. Kind of try and resolve herself, I guess, and like shake off that feeling of like dying and the fear that comes with that. And eventually I think then she would write him back that morning. So, and like basically say everything that happened in hopes to get some information that way.
Okay. Euphemia?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to my room and pace back and forth for a little bit. Kind of like shaking everything off. And then I think I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. I'm probably laying there like holding my staff like this then. Like just kind of like rubbing my thumb on the wood, like trying to just like come back down from everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I will try to go back to bed.
Okay. So Eleonora and Euphemia are trying to sleep.
Yeah. I only have a tiny bit more of my rest before I'm done anyway because
Yeah.
of the watch, so.
Yeah, I'll complete whatever of my watch I have. I'm not gonna wake anyone up though, and so if they happen to wake up, then that's fine. But if not, I'll just because they obviously had a rough night. So
you're not going to wake up Eleanor for the last part of the night.
I don't know, because like I guess just how did she tell me to wake her up or no?
I mean, I didn't say anything, but if I feel like she already gets up early anyway,
Okay.
So I feel like unless you want to make me roll for it, Mark, I feel like she would go get Winnie if she skipped like her watch anyway. So.
I will say, I guess she will wake her up, but probably just like a poke and be like, do you want to keep resting? Or would you like to get up? It's okay if you want to keep resting. I just want to make sure. I don't want to not wake you up so you missed it, but then I didn't want to wake you up. So
I missed Winnie.
A paragraph later. Are you gonna go back to sleep though?
I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't know what to do.
No, go back to sleep. I can finish. My mind is quite full anyway, so.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess Winnie will then, go to sleep, I guess, and complete her rest.
Real quickly though, before that, Euphemia and Eleonora need wisdom saves from you.
Oh,
okay.
It's not good.
Jeez.
Should have stayed up, guys.
I guess.
Right? Oh boy.
You haven't.
13?
11.
11. Okay. Locking those in?
Yeah,
Change.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna
use
do
your
it.
advantage.
Okay. So Eleanor, you do find sleep, so when he does wake you up, Euphemia, you're just a little rattled and you're not able to get back into sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured.
So the rest of the night will progress on when he passes on to Eleonora. And with not completing their long rests, Dav and Euphemia will have 1 level of exhaustion as morning comes.
Yeah, so what's our hit points then? Because mine's 0
Yeah.
right now.
Whatever you guys were at the end of the previous session, but you can do a short rest to get yourself up to full. We'll say that. So
Okay.
That works.
I don't know about that.
just
think
go ahead and get yourself up to full. We'll say that you guys are up to full, and then
Okay.
we'll just go from there.
But we don't get any of our spells back or anything.
Whatever you guys were
Or
at
is it-
technically the previous night, not sepulcher stuff. Sepulcher stuff doesn't count, but
I don't think I had spells left anyway, but I'll just say I don't.
Prior to, I had most of my stuff. left.
you most likely would have had a lot of things because it was not the
I had a
longest
lot.
fight. But
Right. Let me just think about that. I know I had a couple first levels.
I don't even
Or
know if the
I had
spells are
most
going to
of
come up
them.
for this day, so it doesn't really matter too
Okay.
much. Just you have a level of exhaustion.
Okay. And I had. Oh, I remember how many HP I had.
But you all can wake up the next morning,
Okay.
the 14th, and 2 are very groggy, and 2 are definitely more rested.
Do I wake up normally? Are we doing wake up rolls or just and wake us up?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you're the only
It would
person.
just be you.
You're the only person who is asleep currently. So
Okay.
Yeah, the
Oh,
rest
okay,
of us
okay.
tried
That's
and
true.
failed.
Does
So-
anyone wake me up or no? I don't know how early it is, but
No.
I'm gonna try to wake.
Dab just
I
orders a
gotta
plate of bacon.
Oh.
here, you can roll off against Japnut. Roll your d20 against Japnut. We'll see who
There you
gets the
go.
higher one.
And
Oh,
see,
I
yeah,
just rolled
see-
it and it was a 6, so I'm
Okay.
assuming that didn't do well.
Japnut is up before you, and kind of like
Okay.
is kind of heading around. You guys ready to go? At some point? Should I get
Yeah.
butterscotch ready?
Yeah.
That'd be wise.
Right. Okay. You'll scamper off.
Bacon's really good if you guys want
It is a very cold and cloudy day today. Very close to rainfall at this point is what you're guessing. But very chilly.
like our
in the air.
emotions.
Yes.
It's fitting, honestly. A mood.
I'll just check and see if death happened right back. If he didn't, I don't really assume he did, but just to be like,
Not if you did the new one, no. Not the most recent.
sure, that's
Awesome,
fine with
put it
me.
there.
Yeah, just
So.
making sense. Making sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd mention to them, as Japnot's gone, I'll just say, I asked our friend if he knew anything about this. With a shot.
Yeah. Like if could he like tell where we went or something maybe?
Maybe. Or even what type of person can cast something like that. How to prevent it.
Questions we could probably ask Igin also when we get back.
Were you able to sleep?
Not really, no.
Devil.
We're both looking at you.
Are we all together?
Like-
I thought you guys
Yeah.
were just having a private conversation.
Nah.
No.
I thought we were all getting together because we were about to leave.
Yeah. Because we're getting ready to
Okay.
leave.
Yeah. I mean, he's just at his. Just eating a plate of bacon. Yeah, DM. How much is a plate of bacon?
You're
What a
buying this
specific
from
request.
here. Let's see.
The honor system.
Yes, if you are munching on bacon, that will cost you. We'll go with.
2 silver is what I was thinking.
I'm doing 1 silver.
Okay. Cheap bacon, I like it.
Oh yeah, it's like the buffet.
And he doesn't even ask
Bacon
anyone to
deal.
pay. You can tell
What?
something's off. You can tell something's off.
Crazy.
Yeah, right? That is really. He must be sick or something.
Yeah.
Pay for his own bacon?
He'll probably get at a silver. He'll get a second plate to go.
Okay.
Pocket.
So 2
I'll some
silver.
pocket bacon for the day.
He's eating his feelings specifically with bacon.
Unfortunately, you can't even smell the bacon. It's real sad.
No.
That really stinks. Wow, that's salt in the wound right there. Oh no.
I didn't even think about that. That's sad.
Oh my god.
It's really sad.
That's
So
rough.
sad.
So sad.
It doesn't taste
Aw.
nearly as good as you remember it tasting.
Pretty much ruined food for you, honestly. If you can't
Yep.
smell it. That's rough.
But
All right.
you guys do anything before you head out, or you guys want to have any talks?
Does anyone wake me up or eventually?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
if
you
you
woke up,
hadn't.
yeah.
Oh,
thought you
I
were
thought you
up.
said because Jack got woke up before me. I thought everyone was letting me
Yeah,
sleep.
then
I'm
you
sorry,
wake
I got
up,
confused. Oh, okay. I'll wake up.
We'd
kinda
wake you up with
groggy.
enough time to get ready, probably.
And one sepulcher, we can't function as a party anymore.
You guys all fell apart.
I know.
Yeah, how does everyone seem? Do they seem exhausted and not good from what I can tell?
I'm sure Euphemia and Dav probably look a little rough
A little rough. Okay.
from not sleeping.
I just rolled a charisma check to see how composed she is, and I got another nat 20, so she seems
You're great,
She's
yeah.
so
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
she
Great.
seems like nothing happened. Yeah.
Dang.
You guys
Okay.
want some? Do you want some tasteless squares of fruit? It's
Oh.
not
Why
that
are they
great, but
tasteless?
they're orange, so
Are they tasteless or can you just not smell so you can't taste?
I don't know. I think this region, just the cantaloupes aren't. Oh, you're right. I can't. Smell.
I'll try one and see if they taste. Do they taste?
They're all right.
Delicious.
I mean, it's not like the
Mm.
best fruit you've ever had, but
You're not
All right.
missing anything. They're not really that tasteful.
Continental breakfast fruit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start-
Yeah.
Hotel,
gonna
it's
start-
not the worst thing you ever tried, but it's certainly not the best.
it's food.
It's
Winnie, I'm
food.
gonna start having you be like my taste tester, so I can like smell vicariously.
Oh.
through
Okay.
you.
Yeah. I can tell you, I'm not good at describing things, but I can try to give you like notes. I'll smell the cantaloupe, like, smells like nothing. Really. So you
Well,
already smelled that. It's
That's
okay.
pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah. So you're not really missing much there. But I'll let you know if anything does smell. Very nice.
I will probably go help Japnut get butterscotch ready if we seem like we're trying to go at some point. I'll
Sure.
just help, you know,
Yeah, he's
give
just
butterscotch a little nose pat.
out there, patching all like the straps and stuff, and
Sure.
Butterscotch looks a little miserable in the rainy type weather.
Aw.
No.
But-
Oh.
Um, bundle up, everybody. It's gonna be a cold one.
Yeah.
I think like while everyone's getting ready, she probably would kind of like sit next to Davril and like kind of like pat his back a little bit.
But
Hey. You're right. You're in a haze.
yeah, I mean, I got a little cantaloupe left. Why do you want some? I'm just
No. How generous, Davril. No, I'm alright.
yeah, I'm fine. And I'll like begin to stand up as if he's like about to head out. If unless
I
she
might
asks
like
for anything.
catch his arm a little bit. What happened after I...
I mean,
Something was happened.
everybody died. I died, I guess.
I just... don't remember much after, so I didn't know if anything else happened.
No, you guys went down. Didn't have enough spells to bring you back. Couldn't even fight my way out of it, and then was able to scramble away, and then Kendra went down. And just remember seeing a javelin come at me. And I woke up.
Too familiar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's I don't think I realized how I didn't think I realized how much you guys meant to me until that happened. And that's scary. I can't see that again. Not a third time. And you can kind of see that whole break in his face. Kind of cracking.
I think I might hug him first. Like a really nice hug.
That's new.
I like even rub his back. It's like very comforting. I mean, I don't know if he's comforted, but you know.
It's the pip hug.
Yeah. And she'll hug him for as long as like he seems like he needs it, and then when he seems like uncomfortable, then she'll pull away. And she'll say, it is terrifying loving someone so much that the loss seems like you can't go on. But there's also power in that too. I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
I just don't understand why I can't ever have it be me and let someone else survive. I'm nothing compared to what they could have been and what you guys can be. Not even a wizard. Not a real one. And I can barely keep you guys alive.
I don't know if it's the same, and I hesitate to compare situations, so this is just ghastly, then I apologize, but...
It's okay, sometimes your big words are comforting anyway.
I often question why I'm the one that knows everything that goes on in Shatterrock. I mean, I'm not qualified to be doing any of this. So it seems unfair. It seems unfair. I mean...
That is unfair.
With who should have survived, who should have kept their mind, all that. But we are here now. And I think you have the determination to get to where you want. Maybe be able to prevent this from happening. in the future. I don't know.
I hope. I always thought my determination was willing to do whatever it takes and go out in a flaming fire of magic, or go to push myself no matter what, even if that means I meet my family that way. But meeting you guys, it's different. It's almost like you guys count on me too. I don't want to leave you guys without help getting what you want and helping your brother. It's just different. I don't know how to explain it. It just messed me up. Thank you.
I'm surprised at how attached I've grown to our strange little group. So I understand. But I'm glad we're all alive. And we have a day of walking and being miserable in the rain. We can brood as much as you want. And get your head on straight. For when we need it later. But just give yourself some time.
You doing okay? Sorry I didn't ask before.
It's alright. I did not like the feeling of dying. That is something that must not happen. So, when I thought it did, it's not a pleasant feeling.
We haven't achieved your goal yet.
If I die, so many things will be left to rot. And I can't let that happen.
Well, good thing is you have death on your side. He kind of leans in when he says that. So.
It is a comfort. These days, especially.
We'll make sure we don't let it happen.
But thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
Should grab some pocket bacon before we go. It's going to be a nasty day.
In pocket? No. Oh, no, Davil, please do not.
Well,
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
You could wrap it up first, I guess.
At least.
Yeah. What do you do with your spare rations? And he just starts walking out with half-eaten rations in different pockets and
she's not looking. She's doing this, so she can't see the horror.
The best part is he can't smell it, so who knows?
It could be real
It's emanating.
You just press prestidigitation every few days. It keeps the bugs away.
Yeah.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
So you all just heading out to meet up with Euphemia and Japna and Butterscotch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's got Butterscotch ready, and you guys can decide who's driving and who's walking, who's in the cart, all that. But definitely a gloomy day, a little bit of rain off and on. Very moody. It's perfect. I rolled the exact number I needed to roll to make it a very moody 5th day of travel for you guys.
Hooray!
I would say as we're taking off, Euphemia is just gonna walk up to Dav and be like, "Hey, do Do you want to be eyes for a while?
Probably a bad idea.
I mean, not that you have to be good at it if you just want to fly for a bit.
I was thinking about that, but I don't think Mike was gonna like the rain on his feathers today.
She'll shrug and say, "Well, if you change your mind."
Yeah. You doing all right?
As far as nightmares go, yeah, no, but also sure. What about you?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to talk about it.
No, it's fine. Eleanor did one of her pep talks. Got me out of it. She actually said something that made me think about you. This whole withering and something about rot. I don't know. She said it more elegantly than I did. About dying and rotting away.
Thanks. What a connotation.
But I always think about you in the forest and how things have a cycle. Things can rot away, but something new grows there stronger, brighter. It's kind of like you. You always heal us when we're injured. You protect us, you fight for us. Just want you to know someone's out there fighting for you too.
I'm glad that we're on the same team. I wanted to do better, though. I feel like there's room to do more. I didn't like feeling like we ran out of options.
I agree. What do you want?
I just think we need to keep practicing, and I think
No, I'm not like short term.
oh, what do I want? Like
What's
in
important
life?
to you? Well, I guess, but Eleonora needs to save her brother. I apparently need to stop this cult. I mean, are we going after this hag? Do you need to do something else? Like, what can we do to help you become who you want to be?
Yeah, I haven't thought any further than just not being cursed. I think everything else I want is tied into that.
I'm sorry, I haven't realized how important that was to know.
You don't have to be sorry. I didn't even know about it until, what, a week ago? A week and a half?
Well, we'll all get stronger. We'll take that curse off. So that way you'll never have to feel like you're out of options again. How's that?
I hope so.
And he turns the gauntlet towards her, and in little writing on one says hag puncher on it. I really just thought the idea of punching a hag with these gauntlets sounds really fun. And then he does the other one, and it says ghost killer. Because I don't know what's happening to Eleanor. So just trying to figure what that is.
You are braver than I try not to think about the hag part. I
prep for it every night.
I will do my best to keep you alive. Beyond that.
Yeah. I knew Eleanor wouldn't understand this, and I don't think Wendy would either. And I might be stupid for saying this, but if I ever die, though, maybe don't bring me back.
Hey. Let's decide when we get there.
Okay.
But I will respect your wishes if I can.
Yeah, ever since Eleanor talked about literally a city where you can live with your families or live among the dead, I just want to go wherever they went, you know?
I know the pain of realizing that they're gone and that you can't help them anymore. I don't really know if that ever goes away. So I see what you're saying. But we do need you. I hope that's really clear.
Thanks.
She just kind of turns. I think she's trying to keep her composure, so she just turns away. Like, she's gonna start walking.
Just walk next to her. Don't say anything.
Y'all can give me a perception check as you travel.
Disadvantage.
Devin, if you made a disadvantage, too.
Yeah.
I had that a few weeks.
Double disadvantage.
14.
14.
7.
I got 17.
Nice.
Oh, hey, that's really
I rolled
good.
really high.
I did have a natural 20, but it went away with both.
What a shame.
both all
Oh.
It's definitely a quiet day of travel. Not many people look like they want to be out in this weather, and as you are going, I'm not sure what it is, but something about the day, just you find a decent amount of like those plants that you were looking for along the sides of the roads.
Redemption! Redemption.
I just imagine Ram being like, oh, they had a bad day. Just like repotting all these
like-
plants like in their way.
Just hastily like shoving them in the I actually am a druid, I promise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fairly early in the day too, Japnot's like, oh, okay, thanks. And then it again said Kidra was fine.
Good.
Yeah, she seems okay. So
That's good to hear.
we're almost there. We should be there tomorrow night.
She was pretty crazy. She was like untouchable with that whole blade singing stuff.
She was very impressive.
She was
Really?
we need to be more like her.
Shame, to be honest.
Really?
I think I think
Seriously.
you all are very skilled. I'm not saying that, but she was just a bit above. A cut above.
I wish we could have helped her more, honestly. She was literally killing it.
Wow, I wish I could have seen it. I mean, not in that way, but you know. I wish I could see something of her skill without having that happen.
I also think this doesn't have to be super long, but at one point, Eleanor will take Winnie aside and be like, and this is like probably even lagging a bit behind, just so Japna can't hear. But she'll be like, "All right, Winifred, I finally dropped the question.
What question? Which one?
Hobbies."
Oh, I feel like he probably likes reading or like science or something. What do you like?
You're correct. Reading was one of them.
Really? Wait. I knew he liked books. He looks like he liked books. What else?
It's the most wholesome thing I've ever heard.
God, I need Winnie and Reddit to meet so freaking bad. It's not
They have a
even
nice
cool.
they have a nice time. They do
Oh,
awesome things.
you're really cool.
Yes, so I don't know like what kinds or anything, but yes, reading. And then he said
Science.
he did not say science, but
Oh, okay.
he did say that he has created his own language.
Like okay. I think I did that when I was a kid.
Oh, did you?
Not like a good one. I mean, it wasn't a good one. It was like, if you wanted to talk about your parents in front of them, that kind of thing. But I'm sure he had much better
that's
reasons for using it. Yeah. I mean, I was an only child, so I talked to like my animals and stuff I had, and they couldn't talk back, so it didn't really matter if anyone else learned the language, but
Still,
it's okay.
I don't think I ever thought to do that, so that shows you're very clever.
What kind of language did he make? Do you know?
I don't know, but he said that it's very handy when you want to keep information about yourself.
Maybe he could tell it to you.
Maybe.
If he felt like it.
Yes,
Or
show
think of our
like an
own.
example of something. What?
We could make a horde hunter's language if we wanted. That'd be cool.
I might leave the engineering of that up to you, Winifred. And then you can teach it to us because I don't know how good I am at something like that. But
I don't know how good I'd be at it either, but it'd be fun though, wouldn't it? If there, like, we could say things and they meant other things, and then if someone captured us again, we could say other things that mean things.
yes. Like hi.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
We're starting again.
Not in character.
Wait, can you? Not that you want to ask now, but maybe it'd be a good follow-up.
Bunnies.
What's his favorite book or his favorite few books? I want to know. We don't have to know,
yes.
but if he happens to, if he says he likes reading, he might want to talk about his favorite books. I know I like talking about things I like, so.
Yes, I can ask him. I think that is we're already in the conversation, so might as well throw in an extra question.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's some spirit book or something, but I still want to know. I don't know.
Yes.
What if
you never know.
But they have special books as like a god deity thing. Might have special books.
Oh my goodness. Like exclusive deity books.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know. But maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
But,
well, thank you for asking. Thanks for
of
keeping me
course.
updated.
Yes. I think the only thing I have left to ask from your list is about Monk. Anything he knows about that.
Yeah. What would happen if I got him a book on science? Do you think he'd like it? Because it'd be combining things that I think he'd like and something he actually does like.
You could try. I don't think that would be a bad thing.
Okay. Can he take things from like real things from the world?
I would assume.
Okay.
But it would just be if he comes back to in person.
Okay.
So you just want to save for that. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of money at the time, so I think maybe when I can afford a book. But
a good long-term goal, I think. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it.
Of course. I'm glad you asked. I was also curious.
I feel like probably, I mean, I don't know. If I had like lots of powers, maybe reading would be, I don't know. Maybe it's boring for him. He has too many things to do and he wants to do something to relax. So reading would be fun.
Yes, he did say he didn't have much free time. So, but at least he has something. So there can be a break. You can't constantly work.
What does he do? What does he do all day?
Haven't gotten around to asking that yet. He does have other followers, but I don't know.
Okay. Are you writing people back or something? Like with you?
Perhaps, yes. You're just
Okay.
constantly writing letters. I don't know.
Answering
Maybe.
emails all day.
Yeah, he's
Just
24/7.
job, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll think of questions if we to ask long term, not right now, but
Of course. Just
I'll think of more.
yes. If you think of more, just let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. I missed you so much.
Or dumb commentary.
so good though. I love her thinking out loud train of thought. Of
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's just like
wait, I actually don't have that much money.
yeah,
So funny.
We
Great.
get to a conclusion. It just takes a few.
yeah.
The queen of verbal processing, just like so
Yeah.
good. She writes. So
I think
good.
my favorite is it's my top two are when she's either anxiously processing like, well, maybe I don't do this, and then we're just like this, or the excited one where she's like,
They just maybe that wouldn't work. Well, maybe he likes it. Well, maybe he doesn't. He might.
oh my gosh.
She's convinced to like science if he just gives it a chance.
For some reason.
Get him the right book.
she's convinced.
Get him the right book.
When he's an intern.
He's like, I literally know all this stuff already, but thank
She
you.
gives him like science for dummies, like 101.
He's like, he can't say what his old job was, so she doesn't know. She just thinks he'd really like science.
Like,
Basic
I'm
introductory level. Oh my god.
president of research and development. Thank you.
Thanks, okay. I invented so many
my
things.
But yeah, your day of travel goes on. Again, cold, rainy day. But you eventually find a campsite that is available for you to find rest at this evening. It's been a long day for Dav and Euphemia, as you're really feeling it at this point. Pushing that second level if you don't get a good night's sleep here.
Guess
But-
who's staying up all night.
Ooh,
Oh my
boy.
gosh.
Here we
No,
go.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Just
no.
remember,
no.
6 of those means you're dead.
We're gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
Oh, you die at
The
6
best.
points? I forgot about that. I
Sixth
think
level,
it's more than
sixth
that.
level exhaustion is death. So
I've killed 2 players in a game because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
What?
it's
a
bad.
long story. But while on the Witchlight had a little bit of a first level roll thing that was a little biased, and they rolled the
Okay.
worst on it.
They were, yeah.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
Interesting.
But you're able to find rest. This actually is the day too. You passed like the little curve area where you found the right popper bias, but it's not there right now.
Oh,
Oh,
they relocated.
Or it's rainy and no one wants to work in the rain. So
That's true.
why
It's a
would
good
you if you
popper
can call your
business.
own hours
Yep.
in a right?
Let your
proper
employees
business?
go home on a rainy day. It's a good pop.
Yeah.
but you do find your spot that you can rest. So if you'd like to, you can set up camp. Again, rainy, so you gotta figure out how you're gonna sleep. Try not to be in the rain too much, but
Alarm's about.
alarm! Let me do that. Oh, and there was that chat redeem for the blessing, but it went to Mike again, who already has one, so it went into the mishap
Well.
level.
Any tree cover we can see for sleeping under some
There's a few
leaves that
trees.
obscure rain?
There's a few trees that you can
Okay.
kind of get a little bit of cover under. And Dav,
Perfect, hey.
you start your alarm around the camp.
I'll just slide under the cart. Just sleep under the cart.
Well, when you complete your alarm, you do have mishap. So
Oh, well, that first.
No,
First.
there you go.
No, it's good blown off.
oh, and your spell failed. Wonderful.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
It's a really bad day.
It is a really
Sleepy.
bad day.
Not
like
good.
when you're so tired and frustrated and nothing is going right.
Mhm.
Is anybody making a fire while Dav's doing this, by the way?
I would
We'll try.
try to, yeah.
You two work
We can,
together
yeah,
on
I
it?
can help.
Yeah.
Just give me a
I'll help
survival
since you may
check.
have-
One of you can roll with advantage, or both you can roll separately with the rain.
I feel like this is such a setup right here.
Do you want to give me advantage or roll separately? I don't care.
You can roll because I have disadvantage, so.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Oh, I got
I'm
nat
feeling
20
a
on the
little
second one. So
clumsy.
20.
Perfect.
What's my
Hey.
survival?
I'll just like stack the
23.
sticks up for you.
Okay. 23.
A little
Okay,
TP.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You start
nat
getting
20
that
this
fire
time.
going as this energy emanates out. And as you're close to the fire, all of a sudden the fire's heat just intensifies dramatically, and your skin starts to blister even a little bit from the intensity of the heat as you pull back away from it.
Jeez.
Ah! Oh. I think I did too much. Whoops.
That was a mishap.
Sorry.
The fire looks normal. It's
Just extra hot.
it was something about you being close to it did not
No.
feel good.
Can I go a bit closer again? Like just a step
Does it
closer
happen
and
again?
see.
You feel that
How I
heat and
feel?
it becomes uncomfortable, and you take a point
Whoa.
of fire damage.
Ow. Okay.
You're not even
I,
touching it, it's just
um,
close to it.
I would like to cast Druidcraft and snuff it out.
Okay. Let me roll for
Without having to
that
get
real
that close.
quick. Got mishap changes. Okay. And you have a mishap too. Look
What
at
up?
that. You guys are lucky tonight.
Oh, okay.
Just
Double.
put out a mishap with a mishap. It'll be fine.
Your spell does work, so it goes out.
Okay. Snuffs it out.
Gallon of water falls on it.
But let me roll your mishap here.
I imagine it almost being like it's a somatic and verbal component, so you can go. Wait, it just
Right? That'd be fun.
blows
Oh,
it out.
look at this, Ashley. You get your own
boy.
mishap. Your mouth suddenly tastes
Ah.
like onions. You just have this like
Oh no!
heavy
Ew.
taste of onions in your
Ew.
mouth.
No, she's got the
Ah.
COVID. No.
Ah.
What happened to me during COVID? It was gross.
Oh, seriously?
Huh.
That sucks.
That was really
Well,
bad.
I got myself.
You got yourself with that one. So
Oh, found the second one. What was that?
Oh, I just all I taste is onions, so strong.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Hopefully that's not permanent.
Oh, it's
Do you guys
Maybe
do you
I
guys
just
want to
water a
risk
little.
this again, or do you just want to go
We-
without an alarm tonight?
I like alarm.
Right. I mean, can we feel the level? It's lowered,
It's
right?
low, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
start
it might
over.
be.
That fire though is
Less
still
likely.
real hot. As you
I
are
put it
near-
out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fire's out
Can
now.
I, does
See.
it look? Can I examine the smoldering? Like, can I see if anything looks different about it? Why?
No, it looks
Pardon me?
like a normal fire to you.
What if we make a fire in a different spot, Winnie? Could we make it again? I wonder if it'd be different.
Yeah, that was my bad, guys. Why don't we do this at separate times?
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should
What
try
was
lighting
packed,
a
was it?
different one.
Make our fires extra hot.
I don't know if it
Think
was
they're
just
doing
that
it?
one, or if it
Okay.
was maybe if we make a different one, we could try it.
Well, okay. Should I try it or does someone else want to try it? I don't care. I just didn't know if it was maybe me, if I was cursed.
It
with
wasn't. It
fires.
was a mishap
Okay.
Alright.
from him.
Can we wait like maybe like a few minutes? I'm sorry, there's sirens outside. Can we maybe like a few minutes and do we feel like the prickliness of a mishap or not really?
I mean, it happened when Dav did his alarm spell.
We don't know how long they last.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
no way of
I didn't know
knowing
if we
that.
could wait a few like 10 minutes and try again.
Sure, if you
that
want to wait
was-
10 minutes till Dav's done
Yeah,
with the
that's
second
fine.
alarm spell, or if he's not doing one, then you
Yeah.
just wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you doing
Maybe
it, Dav,
just
or are
wait.
you
Yep.
second alarm spell?
And he's
Okay.
like re-rolling it, then
Okay.
re-rolling it back out.
Okay. Let me. As it goes up a level,
Eats his
And-
bacon while he's doing it.
you get your
We'll get
alarm.
more sticks.
It is up this time, no issues.
Yay!
All good.
Hey!
And then the other
Alright,
I'll
two
try.
Fire team, go.
start their fire and get it going, and you get it going, and it's fine. You don't feel anything.
Weird. Okay.
It was just
All
a
right,
mishap
well-
fire or something.
I guess so. That was weird. Okay. Kind of warm up by it. Is it protected from the rain mostly? Are you able to like find a place where it's not getting rained on?
You get a little bit of shelter for it, but if you keep it fed
Yeah.
too, it should stay alive as well.
Okay.
Mark knows this.
I do know this.
Yes.
I've had fires
The
in the
fire
rain.
expert.
Yes.
Our
Mr.
fire
I still
expert
want to have
over
a
there.
fire in the rain. Yes.
Yes. There
I
you go.
like fires. I understand.
I
that.
will make
Okay.
everyone some tea too, since it's rainy and cold.
Okay. Get some tea going. And if you guys would want, you could do your watches.
Yeah.
Is everyone sleeping tonight?
I can.
That's an important question.
I can do.
Yeah.
I can do first watch too to make sure everyone else, because I'm not exhausted, to make sure people who have exhaustion can get sleep first.
Yeah,
I can
I'll
do
go
first
second
watch.
this time around. Just
Just to give everybody a chance.
Do you want the middle or the morning, Dev?
Doesn't matter. How about I'll do middle because I still have disadvantage anyway.
Okay. I'll do the morning.
Okay. So you all go about doing your watches. And that's where we're going to take our break. So we'll be back shortly with our second half here, friends, and see how the remainder of this time on the road will go for them as they're hoping to get to Yellowfield. We'll see how lucky they are. And
Oh boy.
we'll find out. So stick around. We'll see you all shortly. We are back, friends, for part 2 of tonight's session of Mystical Mishaps, as our party is finding rest at a campsite on the side of the road in the rain. And they made a fire, they got their watches. Winnie, you can roll your perception checks if you'd like, and tell me if you want to do anything during your watch.
Okay. Oh, I'm rolling good. I don't want to say that yet. I said that, and now it's
You
gonna
said it.
bite me. I said it, and it's done, and now I'm gonna get ones. I got a 21
No.
for perception, and I think I'd mostly actually kind of worried about everyone and kind of checking, like staring at the others and seeing if their eyes are like moving too fast or something, where like if it looks like they're having more dreams. So I'm
Yep.
like gonna be like watching.
Vinny,
Yeah.
I'm not asleep yet.
Oh, sorry. I was just making sure you weren't, it's just like an inch from your face, like watching.
Not dying. Not
It's
in
very
a,
unfun.
I don't think that we're being sent back.
Okay, I was making sure. Do you think the others are okay? They seemed really fine before, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, give them at least 5 minutes to fall asleep first.
Okay. Okay, good thinking.
Okay. How about this? I was going to ask you earlier, and he kind of like opens his eyes anyway, because it's like probably the beginning of the watch. I've been asking everybody this. I wanted to kind of pick your mind too, real quick, before going to bed. So, like, I know you want to become like a really strong monk and all that.
Yeah.
You know, leave the school and show them, all that. But like,
yeah.
Or I don't know. I'm just assuming. That's kind of what I'm asking. Is like, we're gonna help Eleonora get her brother back and uncurse Euphemia and whatever else she needs to do there. And
Are you asking my long-term goals?
yeah, apparently. I mean, like I want to take down a cult that I thought was dead and then become like the greatest wizard of all time, in my opinion. So
she
like,
starts getting visibly sweaty. I've been asked this a lot, and I
Euphemia
didn't have
didn't
a
like
good
that
answer.
either. No, but
I've
see,
never had
that's
a
what I'm
good
asking.
answer
Hold on, but that's what I'm asking. Like, maybe you don't have plans. Is it just I don't want to have plans and I just want to enjoy life? 'Cause that's all right.
I think that well, one of my goals was have friends, and so that's kind of checked off already, I think. And so, I mean, I hope. I wouldn't want to presume, but I hope. And the other goal, I guess, was to, I don't know, get out of Lakeside and see some things and have some experiences. So I feel like I'm kind of doing. I've never been good at long-term goals, so maybe I'm doing them now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like a big loser when it comes to long-term goals, because everyone has great long-term goals, but I never have very good ones. But I think maybe just being happy and having experiences. I don't know.
Winnie, that's a fantastic long-term goal. I mean, it's a lot more healthy than the
Is
three of
it?
us. Way more healthy.
Oh, but you guys are so specific. Once you get it done, you can like get it done. Mine's so broad and doesn't have a
No,
lot.
I'm pretty sure I gave Euphemia an ulcer earlier just by asking her this question.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad I'm not the
And
only
I don't
one.
know what it means either, because I'm just like, I just thought my goal was already dead. So like I already thought I was done. And now I'm like, well, shoot, gotta figure that out. So
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, and I think the thing is, long-term goals, they can like change as your perception kind of changes of what's going on. So maybe my long-term goals will get more specific as time goes on. But I guess I don't know. Me kind of having some experiences and eh, honestly, I mean, not to sound awful, but kind of getting out of my parents' house and getting away from them and all that has been very helpful. So I guess my goals are just to keep doing that.
I think it's great. With everything that happened, I wanted you to know that like we're here for you to accomplish all that. And if we're accomplishing your goal, then I think that's great. We'll just keep doing it. But I just wanted to know if I realized I'd never asked and didn't realize there's something else you had on your mind.
No, I mean, I guess, and maybe that's the thing. I kind of default to other people's goals and stuff. So maybe I need to figure that out a little bit better. But I do want to help all of you all with your bigger goals, and maybe that'll lead me to some of my own. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah,
Take
let
my
people fall
guidance
asleep
counselor.
before going. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go all guidance counselor people today.
Honestly, I've been a lot of people have asked me that, and it's never gone very well for me. I never have very good answers, and people always act very disappointed. So I'm glad you're not disappointed by my goals.
Completely relate to that.
Okay, that's good. Okay, what should we do if I see you guys you know, looking
Oh
very?
yeah,
Should I wake
kick
you
us
up if
until
you
we
look very
wake up or
scared?
something for sure.
Okay, all right. I'll watch you guys. Make sure you're okay.
Yeah, you can give me a punch. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Okay,
good.
thanks. Now I'm actually gonna go to bed.
Okay, I won't send it 3 inches from your face. I'll try and.
Thanks. The others probably asleep by now, I'm guessing.
Like over to your female, like an inch from. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I do make sure I look
Like
at the others.
breathing on someone's
Yeah.
eyelids. Like I just picture
Sorry.
like a little kid waking their parent up, just like,
I'm saying it like, are you awake? I don't know. No, I wouldn't do quite that, but I would try and I'd try and watch everybody, but like not be too close, but also make sure no one's looking sweaty or scared or like their eyes are moving too fast or whatever, but also trying to watch for outside danger.
Sure. Yeah, Japnot would be in this tent too. You'd offer that up to anybody
Okay,
who wanted
yeah.
to be in it as well, but
We all know who
Does
took that
Eleanor take it
offer.
again? I don't
We
know.
all know who takes it, unless I mean she will always wait and see,
No,
but no one ever
we're
takes
leaving
it.
for
I'm
you.
sure. And
Okay.
It's all you.
she'll take it every time,
sounds
There's
good.
gonna be one day Dav does it.
and she'll
One
be
day.
like, "Huh?"
But he's waiting for that moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth it.
Yep.
worse weather. He'll do it in worse weather.
The
It'll
worst
just be a
other
day
two.
she just got just
Full
under his
on.
skin and be like, oh
Yeah.
thanks,
Full on
Japnot.
thunderstorm.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks. So warm in here. So dry.
Okay. But yeah, Winnie, as you watch them rest, and it looks normal. Not seeing anything that
Yeah.
concerning to you. And eventually, when you end up waking up Eleonora, everything seems fine.
Okay. I'll as I wake up, I'm like, were you in an arena? Was the skeleton man there?
No,
Oh, okay, that's good.
thankfully.
All right. Cool. Okay. I've been watching everyone's eyes, and they seem, not to be moving too fast, and no one seems to be twitching or anything. So I think everyone else is fine too.
Oh, well, good. You're very vigilant, Winifred. And she's suddenly glad
Maybe
that
too much.
she was in the tent this whole time. Not out when
I watched Dab too close, and he started asking my goals. And I guess don't get too close to him. He might wake up.
Wait.
Man, he's in a deeply introspective mode.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I actually would be curious to know that later, but I won't ask you now. Good night, Winifred.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have said anything, maybe.
Oh no.
So I kind of scoot away. And then go to sleep.
Don't ask the ex-CEO, or don't mention goals around the ex-CEO woman.
Oh my god, yeah, I think so.
Gonna bring out synergy.
You have to have a vision
And-
board.
She has to
Yeah.
like a PowerPoint in scroll form or something. Here you go.
Oh,
Yes, synergy.
We will help you achieve these goals by the end of the year. Let's start
Charts
planning.
and graphs and everything.
All right, Eleonora, perception checks.
Okay. Oh, Nora. I don't know if I want to use. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use my thing. I got really bad. I rolled a 2. So
Okay,
3.
your choice.
Whoa. I know it's so hard to.
I know. I think I'm keeping it.
Okay. With 3. Anything you want to do on your watch?
Yeah, I'd check and see if Death wrote me back. And read through his thing. I think then I think I found 2 or 3 scraps of paper in the hotel. or in the gauntlet or whatever. So I think I would use one of the scraps and kind of really focus in on drawing something. Which probably zones out pretty hard, I would imagine, with the 2.
All right. Yeah, nothing seems to happen because you're very in your drawing.
Oops.
And you realize you might have gone a little long on your watch at this point. And it's Dad's turn.
Just kind of like, like put away my stuff. I wake up Dab.
Hey.
Morning? Sort of.
Oh, yeah. I'm wet. This is gross.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's all good.
Sorry.
Are you good? Everything was fine? Did Winnie, do that to you? Stare at you?
No, because I was in the tent, thankfully, but she was watching her eyes the whole time, apparently.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. Figured
She
she'd
was-
be back.
It was well-meaning, so.
Worried.
yes, it
For
just
herself.
was out of care, so you can't be that offended.
It was totally sweet. I'll probably just go steal one of her candies or something. Oh no, she doesn't even have candies. Ah, hate the pack.
Oh yeah, my candy got stuck. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And my seeds. I had some seeds too. They got
The
stolen.
pack sucks, right?
Well,
The hits just keep coming, don't they?
Bradford. Yeah, it's just chocolate candy. It's actually kind of good.
they're eating my seeds and my candy, and it's not fair.
So sad.
All right, well, yeah, go to bed. I'll take watch.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, perception check.
Is it still rainy out?
It is.
And I'm guessing a owl wouldn't do well in the rain.
I mean, it's
Is
not
it-
ideal, but
Well, is it enough where they can't fly, or would it at least help to bring him out?
you could break them out if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bamf him out and fly around miserably for less of an hour.
Okay.
Natural 20. There's the natural 20 again.
Sounds good.
And a 3. We'll take the natural 20.
So yeah, you're just keeping an eye out. It's very quiet. Anything you want to do on your watch?
Looking for Ram.
Okay. You don't see him.
No, he's around here somewhere. That's about it. I'll probably just say out loud at some point. Hey man, if you're listening, just want to let you know, I think Euphemia could really use a buddy check. She likes you. We like you. Just maybe you want to make an appearance sometime. We won't hurt you. I can't believe I'm talking to myself, but all right. That's about it.
All right.
Gotta just give it a shot out in the darkness.
That's good.
He's still trying to redeem himself because Mim decided that one time he doesn't like him.
Yep. And we don't know anything about cupcakes.
Yes, you do.
I mean, we talked about
I
it.
told you.
Yeah. You came
Yeah.
back up again the next morning.
No.
but-
Yeah.
You said it happened.
He still don't believe her.
Oh man, if you don't if that comes out, she's gonna punch me in the face, man.
No,
No,
she's
wrong.
cool.
Ladies don't punch.
Oh,
Ladies
boy.
don't punch.
I feel like Eleanor would punch that at some point.
he may get her there at some point.
Bloody
I
territory.
mean, maybe Eleanor is the one that ate the cupcake and we all didn't.
Oh my gosh.
But Micah will land and then kind of peck on Euphemia's shoulder. It's time to wake her up.
Oh, hi. Just kind of sits up. Is it still raining, Mark? This early in
It's-
the morning?
As you are getting to your rest, it's starting to stop raining, but it's still very cloudy out from what you can see.
Okay. Do you see anything? She's not gonna say anything else. She'll just kind of like assume her watch spot.
I'll leave Mike out for you.
Unless he's miserable. I thought you said he didn't like the rain.
He leaves him out. He said the rain was starting to let down.
Yeah, it is starting to light up.
Yeah. You see Phoebe company. She doesn't say anything. And whoo.
Yeah, she won't. She'll just say see you in a few hours.
That. I can keep watch there.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Am I still at disadvantage, or did I finish my long rest, technically?
I'll say you could be regular at this point.
And Mike can give her the help action. It's a familiar. No, I can take the help action. I don't know if I can give it to someone else. I know perception's a weird one too.
Just roll straight roll for now.
Okay. Well, I got a 7, so
Okay.
I wasn't gonna. I don't know if disadvantage would have been worse, but at least there's that.
All right. So you keep an eye out for anything. It's just kind of dark and cold and cloudy. Nothing seems to happen.
I'll probably just like go around the edges of the camp, not really going outside of where I know the alarm is, but I'll probably just kind of walk around out there and look for if I can find any just kind of like nice little flowers or anything. I just want to pick a few random bits that I see, or even just like nice looking leaves, stuff like that. I'm just like gonna pick some stuff and lay it out on one of my extra pieces of clothing and start to like flatten it out. I'm working on a craft project. That's why I got a little.
Sounds good. Yeah, you get a little caught up in that, maybe looking for stuff. I forget to watch.
Absorbed.
As you're working on your project and just keeping a watch out, the sun's coming up. People are starting to stir. You look back towards the camp. Micah is not there anymore. But
Oh boy. Oh no. Can I? My first thought was gonna be, oh no, Dad's gonna be mad that I lost his owl. Oh no. If I notice that, can I look around a little bit more closely for him? Like once I notice he's gone.
yeah, you
And see if
can
I can see him
look
like in the
around,
sky or anything.
looking up. You're not seeing him.
Sugar to spell my owl? You jerk. He's got a lightning bolt to his face one day.
I mean, at a certain point, I'm probably just gonna be like, I wonder if he just like called him back or something. Like, I don't want to ruin his rest, though. I think I would be concerned about that. So I think I'll just wait until he gets up.
Okay.
But I'm gonna spend the rest of my watch eyes peeled trying to find him.
Yeah. Yeah. Micah is just gone. You have no idea where he went.
Alright, I'm gonna sit there guiltily rearranging all the flowers that I found.
All right.
Waiting for...
We can do wake up rolls for the other 3 then. Or 4, I guess. I'll do Japnot.
Is Japnot too?
Yep. Japnot might be up real early because you got a 19.
4,
And
6.
10.
15.
Winnie?
You might need-
Six
Six.
for me. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, Japnot's up
Mhm.
first. Just kind of starts going around, getting stuff ready. A little bit of a pep in his step as he goes around the camp. Says good morning to Butterscotch. Says good morning to you. Uh-oh.
Oh, Kelly
Yeah.
doesn't want to be here
Whoops.
anymore.
Jam got
I just
Kelly!
want to wait.
You're muted. Oh, did Kitty do it?
Sorry, she's on top of my mouse and on top of my stuff. So like,
It's
She's
okay,
like,
Kelly.
it's time for
rolling
you to
around.
be done now. It's time.
Pay
She was
attention
like,
to
she was like
me.
rolling around. I was like, okay, all right, and she clicked on the. I'm sorry. Continue. So yeah, Japnot's up, pep in his step. Winnie's for sleep,
Perfect.
the sleepiest.
Yeah, so Japnot starts getting ready. Morning, and I think was it Dab next? I can't remember.
It was, I think Eleonora.
Eleonora.
It was me. I was
Eleonora,
15.
you're
Yeah.
up next.
Euphemia looks relieved that Eleanor woke up.
Mhm.
She is concerned. She's gonna almost the second your head pops out, she's gonna
Yeah.
walk right up to you.
Oh,
Um,
good morning.
Hi. Something happened during my watch.
Oh.
Dav left Micah out with me, his owl, and he disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. He's gone. I don't know if he poofed him back or how would he do that in his sleep though? Did something happen?
Would I know of anything suspicions of what that might be, like on a magical end?
You can roll an Arcana check. You may also do.
Can I also? Okay.
Euphemia.
8.
Okay.
8. Okay.
20.
Okay. It's possible it was dispelled or something like that. Euphemia, you'd also know that if it took damage, it could be poofed away and just gone.
Mhm.
Otherwise, yeah, it should stick around unless something either dispels it, gets rid of it somehow, kills
Right.
it, whatever.
So, yeah, I don't know if something must have happened to him.
All right. Did he say it costs gold to get this back together again?
I don't remember.
I think he did.
Probably 54.
Lovely. All right. Well, we've randomly been finding gold about, so I'm sure we could figure something out for him. More concerning is why did that happen?
Yeah.
Do you think it was?
Maybe Ram, you mean? Could have been. He really doesn't like Dav, so I wonder. It's possible.
And why would he want to do that?
That's
Would you
what I'm
think it would be?
wondering.
Yes.
Like, why, though? I mean, he does things all the time that don't really always make sense, but...
I lower my voice very softly. And I just say, we need to be careful with him. Like
I know.
more. I don't know if
I am rethinking bringing any of you along. I think it would be better if I just took the risk.
if you land on that, I understand. I was going to speak to you about this earlier, but I think the reason why this makes me so concerned is because I come from an entire city where magic like that might be being used. to influence people to do things that they would never do.
Sure.
Horrid things. And I, one, think that your state of mind, your memories, is key to almost all of who you are. If you lose that, you lose yourself. I don't know if any of us playing with this as a risk. I don't want you to regret it. Especially if there's other avenues we could take. There has to be other people we can seek for help that have knowledge of this, that aren't such a blatant risk.
I think your concern is good. I know it doesn't come without a lot of reason. Every time we poke a little more, something bad happens again. And he was the first one that saw this thing. I'm worried that if I don't take this risk, I won't know. Like, I could miss something that would help us maybe mitigate that.
Can you say the last sentence again? I was like having a train of thought and like connecting to what she was going to say, and then I just totally fell like bottomed out for some reason. I'm so sorry.
I'm worried that if I don't take the risk and at least get some information, that I could be missing something that would help us. Because I don't want to hurt anyone. And I'm worried that if we don't find out anything before I start pursuing more of this investigation, it could get a lot worse.
It's certainly a valid concern, and I know there's so much unknown. I mean, I think both of us operate on being in situations that we know nothing about. And dwelling in ignorance is not... It doesn't seem like it's an option. Like, it can't be an option. So...
Unfortunately, no.
I understand that. I just worry two things. One, what if he's messing with your memories more than you think? Or making you do things and making you forget? What if he's making you hurt more people? You don't know anything about him, and I think that's what scares me a bit. If you don't remember. And I don't know, perhaps he's benevolent. But if he got rid of Davril's owl, is he?
I don't know that that's either. I don't think it's one or the other. Maybe he's just messing with Davril.
Why would you want to ally yourself with a creature that messes with your friends, your allies?
I'm not even allying with him. I just want information. It's a risk in between a risk to see if I can mitigate a different risk. I don't know that it's even a good option, but it is the one I have right now.
My other concern is, what if he finds out about all the information you have, but he's on the side that... not your side.
It's definitely something I've considered.
He could make it worse.
I don't know. I don't know how long I want to wait to find things out, though. Like, it just depends how where we can get more information from, because the longer this goes on, I feel like I almost feel like I'm a liability.
I feel that rush, like, answers need to happen now. Again, I'm in the same position. Not that I feel like I'm a liability, but on the opposite end. Every day that goes on is a day that it gets worse. So I do understand. I'm just not sure that he's your only option. There have been many people that know much of what you've asked about that have been more predictable. Idkin might know something.
Do you want me to wait? Is that what you're...
I don't want to tell you what to do, Euphemia. I don't want you to make a decision you regret. And I don't want you to lose yourself to someone whose whims we don't know. That's all I'm saying. I think you're kind, and I think you're caring, and you're responsible, and you're brave. And I think all these qualities, you're a very wonderful person, Euphemia, and I just don't want you to risk yourself like you're worth nothing. That might not be how you see it, but I worry that's how it is.
It just kind of sits there for a minute, like, pausing.
No.
I think I heard when she said risking yourself like you're nothing, she's just like stopped. Like, I think there's just this like blank. Like, she hasn't even thought of that. I don't want to be the reason that people around me get hurt. So I just want it to stop, you know? I don't want it to go on anymore. And if I am the reason, then I do need to just... I kind of feel like I do have to just throw myself into this until it goes away. What else can I do?
I kind of like rub your shoulder a little bit. I don't know if she reacts to the touch. I don't feel like she's the most touchy person, but it's pretty quick.
She won't react to it, yeah.
Yeah. Which is better than wincing away, so I'll take it.
What if that thing turns on you guys next? I just really don't want that to happen.
I can't imagine what it must feel to be in a position to feel that way. And I'm sorry you're in it. I don't think that you deserve it at all. I don't know what conclusion we should come to even. I mean, you might be completely right about Ram, I don't know. I don't want to stop you from doing what you need to, but again, I don't want you to make a decision that you'll regret. I mean, maybe it can well have something path you can go down that's safer for everybody involved. I don't know. And if he doesn't, then we reassess. Ultimately, it is your decision. I don't want it to sound like I'm bossing you around, but I just want someone to tell you you have value in this too. You have a stake in this. I don't want to see you get hurt.
I can wait until we talk to Ed again. I just think we need to be careful, and if something happens and I start attacking any of you, you need to stop me. I don't want to know that I was the cause of something else terrible.
I think it's been very clear from the first day that I met you that more than anything, you want to keep others safe and you want to protect them. You want to make sure they're all right. So I do imagine that knowing you hurt someone or worse would be detrimental to you. So I promise I will make sure we do whatever it takes to make sure that you don't do that.
Then I will wait a little while. I mean, I will. I can't promise that nothing will happen, but I can. If we all know the risk that we're taking in waiting, then
Thank you. If in the future, if there's any way that there is a way to show that he might be an actual good ally or benevolent, I'm not against it, you know. I just want to be careful.
we can cross that bridge when we get there.
Of course. I'm glad you're with us, Euphemia, despite you feeling like a liability. I don't see you as one.
Thank you.
Now, Stavro, that might be interesting. It might be a little traumatizing for him. So let's approach this carefully. We'll see how much it is, but we might just give him the gold so he can figure it out right away and feel better. I don't mind doing that if you don't.
I think we should. I owe it to him, if anything.
Yes. All right, well, would you like to do it, or would you like me to do it? Or do you want to both go together and break the news?
Okay.
All right.
Just like, oh no. Yikes.
Good morning, Dab.
Good morning. He's having a little dream. We are the horde hunters on the hunt. We're gonna get them all.
Oh no, that's even worse. What a ruin his good dream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I had this whole theme song stuck in my head, like halfway through y'all's conversation. I was like, where did that come from?
Like, did I just make our own theme?
This is amazing.
How exciting.
Gotta record this
Gonna hear
later.
from now on. Just, just have the whole time.
Start singing it all the
Gonna
time.
multi-class into Bard next.
Yeah.
Right?
He's just gonna be the most
keep
broken build.
multi-classing. Is Winnie awake too, just so she doesn't have to be like not in the
Yeah, she can get up
conversation?
too. You can wake her up.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cool. Like baby Fibia, like walking over the top.
It looks like I want to fall through the ground.
Yeah, Japnot's like giving you guys a side eye too as you're having this like intense conversation. But
By the way, that whole conversation about Ram was like whisper quiet. Like
yeah,
it was so quiet. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
Which
that
is
makes
why-
a difference.
which is
It's
why
probably
Japnot's just
weirder
like,
'cause you
what
couldn't
is
hear.
going on over
What?
there?
Yeah, we're,
Okay.
well, we're urgently whispering about back and forth.
Sorry, Japnot, we were talking about you. Anyway, no, just so
Oh,
mean.
We were just talking about
kidding.
you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So mean.
No, never.
You guys, he wasn't that old. Like, I mean, I thought he was like really
And then he was
hot
like
before.
40.
It's so
He's like
much.
a teenager, so like I don't know. Give him a couple of years, I guess.
Well, like how he's always looked the same. We
He's
like-
always looked like a
just-
40-year-old man, but now we realize he's 19.
Or he always looked 19 and we're like, we just assumed he was 40
He's
from, I don't know
40.
why, from whatever. And so it's like, we're talking
Hey,
about
Jeff,
wow.
you're just balding a little early. Sorry.
Oh
Like,
my
I don't know.
Stop this.
He's just
But,
a baby. He doesn't know.
He's a baby. So we just, I'll just go up. Good morning, Devril. How did you sleep?
Yeah. I mean, not great. We really need to get some tents. All right.
Yes.
Anything happen on the watch? You and Mike have fun?
Well,
Is that Winnie?
Micah's gone. I don't know what happened.
Huh?
Oh.
He disappeared. I looked around and he was gone. I got kind of distracted and I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
Anything happen? Maybe does a little poof back and poof. Is he there?
Ah!
He's not coming
Oh
back.
no!
Oh no.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But I already talked to Eleanor. We can give you the gold to bring it back.
Yes, how much is it? How much is it? How much is it, Devril?
Doesn't quite work like that.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, it's normally about 10 gold of charcoal and incense, which I had bought, and Pack has.
Oh.
I don't have that spell anymore.
Why not? Oh.
My
Ugh.
spell book was taken.
All right.
Hey, it's
Wait, what does that
Okay.
mean? What's going on?
I mean, Michael's gone for now. Fine.
Like he flew away? Or is he getting...
No.
Just
Oh.
jailbreak.
It's like I'm tired of being out. You made me fly in the rain for
You
hours.
guys
I'm out
cry
here.
way too much. I'm
Done with
getting out
you.
of here.
I could do better on my
Gosh,
own.
Dad.
Put me on
Oh,
Chill, you gotta
babysitting
do
duty
four.
during watch.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, that means he would have had to have been hit or dispelled. Do you think it's your
Did you guys hear anything?
buddy?
I mean, we discussed it. It's possible. I don't know.
No, I mean, he doesn't like me already.
We don't know any of why he does half of what he does, but
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. We've talked about that Ram potentially could be Fae, right? In this world, I'm trying to
potentially.
remember.
Potentially.
It was like not known, but like just that is a potential theory, right?
It's a potential theory, sure. Yeah.
And in this world, the familiar that I'm taking is a Fae owl, right?
correct?
So I just want to make sure that's a known connection. Okay. Or potential connection. I mean, if he's from a similar sort of realm of magic, I'd be surprised he attacked something that's similar to him. Unless he's not.
Yeah.
Well, that bear's mulling over. Not the
Certainly.
best way to wake up, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's the owl had 1 hit point. I mean,
What's
this
one
owl
hit
was
point?
quite weak. It, you know,
Yeah,
like
right?
you know, how we have like 9 lives and come back after. But no, the
Like
thing,
cats?
the thing was meant to be destroyed if it needed to be. So.
Owls are meant to be destroyed.
No, my owl, my owl.
Oh,
It's familiar.
okay. Oh,
If I
okay.
ever needed to
What kind
sacrifice
of
it,
person
maybe
are we
you guys.
traveling with right now?
Like, hold on.
I mean, to be fair, I did kill the cat, so not to bring that up again, but
He's anti-owl.
maybe I'm just the animal killer in this one and taking candy from babies, so.
Maybe stop
Carol.
killing animals.
Sorry, that was
All
the
right, just
adventuring
because
group
you
before
lost
you
your
guys.
owl doesn't mean you have free reign to make as many insensitive jokes as you need to today.
Yeah, that was the adventuring group I tried to join before you guys, and then I stole the candy and got kicked out, so. Yeah.
All right,
Now they're
well,
like, oh, it's like stealing candy, like like from a baby, like that's a quote or something. It's crazy.
what are you even talking about?
I don't even know.
Should we go, guys? I mean, we're very close. We're just like a day away from.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please.
Would you stop this traveling with these crazy people?
Oh my god.
No, I really appreciate y'all's concern. Bearing everything that's happened to us. Am I happy this happened? No, but it happened. Either either something will eventually come up as an answer, or it's a misfortune.
Of course. All
Euphemia,
right, well,
all right. Looks like you're gonna pass out or something.
I'm sorry. I should have been watching closer.
Fine. I knew the risk keeping him out. Watch with you. I didn't think about this outcome, but it's all right.
well, and when we get to
Not
a city,
permanent.
we can find it again. It's a common spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a wizard's calling card, essentially.
Oh, how lovely. I should remember that. Yes. So,
That's what I keep saying. Like the fact that you don't have a familiar is kind of like it's weird.
I don't want like an animal about, you know? I don't like that.
It's a magic one. You know, you can just poof them away whenever you don't want them.
I'll think about it.
Hand them over to Winnie when you don't want to take care of them. You know.
Just watching
like
this
it.
discussion about animals being around, like.
weird.
Sorry,
Right.
Euphemia, I'm just not an animal person. I mean, that's just how it is. I don't know how I can disguise that at all. You probably picked up on it by now. When you're a cat, it's very cute, though.
Do you like drawings of animals? Do you like
Oh,
art
that's
of
fine.
animals?
She's like, oh no, the present I had planned.
Do you like wicker cat sculptures of animals?
Do you like
Made out of your own hair that I clipped while you were sleeping.
Do you
No,
like
I
weird
mean-
animal-
It's just, you know how you know how some people aren't good with children, and the children will run up and then they'll just like awkwardly stand there. It's kind of like that, where an animal will come up. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know.
You just be its friend. It's not that hard.
Oh,
I do know about the children thing. 'Cause when children come up to me, I do feel like I'm doing something wrong off the bat. Like I feel like they don't like me, honestly, and they don't like being around me. So I do
Oh,
get that.
I don't
Is that
think
you
that's
with
true.
animals?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel with animals.
They
Okay.
don't like when you take their candy, so don't do that. But
Kit, why would you take kids?
Jeff
I
just
The
give-
joke is
usually-
dead.
patting butterscotch,
Just
looking
kidding.
around.
Look,
actually
he
relevant
like.
at
Dead
the
horse
moment.
is being
It
deemed.
is. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
That's all I'm saying is I just don't know what to do. You know, so I
It's okay, butterscotch. I
What
like
if-
you.
You just
I mean,
We slowly got used to
oh
it.
my, I
Maybe
am
we
so
introduced
sorry.
you
I
to
did not mean to
friends.
offend anybody.
Eleanor, let's go over here and start a butterscotch. Butterscotch.
No, butterscotch
We
is
can-
lovely. I just don't
Guys,
know what to
can
do.
we go?
with
I
it.
want to get
I
there
think we
tonight.
should go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. All of this stuff is behind us. Horde hunters on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hold on to
Hold on to it.
Lord hunters.
A lack of
He's actually
enthusiasm.
enthusiastic. Yeah.
Did we got a long rest, Mark?
You all did get a long rest.
Exhaustion is banished.
Yep, your exhaustion's
Oh,
gone,
well.
and you may get on the
True.
road. It's a cold and cloudy
Yay.
day, not rainy, just cloudy.
Okay.
But
Find familiar out of my spell slots.
sorry there.
So sad.
Oh shit.
No.
That one cuts deeply.
Oh no. I think after everything that happened this morning, I'm gonna go cat for a little while and
Okay.
run off in chagrin.
That's good.
Still like mostly in view of everyone I've had on the road, just
Yep.
40 feet ahead or whatever.
But you guys travel. It's alongside, or yeah, it's passing some lakes as you go. You're getting closer to Yellowfield, and you see lakes off in the distance on both sides of you as you get closer. And there's a big lake that Yellowfield is up next to, and you start to draw in closer to the actual small little city, little town of Yellowfield. But you guys successfully made it. You arrive in Yellowfield. It's later in the afternoon when you guys get there.
Yay.
As you come in, there's not much coming in from the north. There's a few houses and farms you pass along the way. You do pass the general store as you're coming in as well.
Like to go in there, yes.
So if you'd like to make a quick stop there, you may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of money to spare, but window shopping.
Was
So
there
you-
anything you needed in particular?
Well, I was actually gonna see if there was mail there.
Oh.
Since I had all my mail forwarded to Yellowfield, basically. And then I don't know, we could maybe look for some health potion stuff, but we don't have to spend any money this second.
Okay.
I guess is there anything like there that would, I don't know, of interest that we see?
Ents or tarp might be a good idea, but
Yeah,
we
say
can
any
always wait
sensor
on that.
from tarp.
We could wait on that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can. The only thing I
I've
think that
gotten
we
out.
might want now is there any like notebooks or anything that's like, are they overpriced because it's a small town?
Or
So,
underpriced.
Let's go through this one by one. So I have to
Alright.
answer everyone's
Alright.
individual questions.
Okay.
So you pop in, you meet Esther. She's there, kind of like resting like her hand on her chin as she looks really bored, but like sits up a little bit as you come in.
Aw.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi. I'm Euphemia. We were here before, like a couple weeks ago. And I had all of my mail forwarded here. I just didn't know if anything came in while I was gone.
She looks underneath the you guys are the Horde Hunters, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She brings 2 letters up on top of the table. One is addressed to Euphemia, and one is addressed to the Horde Hunters.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So she'll slide them over to
I'll
you.
take them both. Yeah,
Sure.
I'll take them both for now. And
I instantly look like, not suspicious of her, but like I'm looking at the letter. Does this look like there's
Yeah.
a return address or anything?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Which one? The
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 Horde
Horde
which
Hunter
letter?
one,
The Horde
right?
Hunters one?
I assume, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one? Okay. Perception check to look at it real quick.
Can I as well, or just 2 people?
I mean, if you guys all want to look over it, yeah, you can just
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
go
I
for it.
didn't see my stupid dice before I moved it. I have to reroll. I'm so sorry.
14.
9!
All right.
12.
Okay. What stands out to you guys the most is it looks fancy. Looks like it's something that is a little more higher end type of people who sent it to you, like more upper class type thing. There is a seal on it as well.
Does the seal identify any
And
person who sent it?
Winnie, you look at it and it looks similar to a seal of Lakeside.
Immediately, I'm worried about who it's gonna be. Okay. That one guy is like, "Why are you using my name?" I'm really scared. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna point to him like, "This is a Lakeside seal." We'll get away from the lady from Esther, and be, like, I'll kind of be like, "We should probably open this."
She looks really bored again, just back to the counter.
I'm gonna kind of
Should we
grip Eleanor
open
and
it
be-
outside, or
What was his name? I don't remember his name. What if it's him?
Winifred, there's only one way to find out, is that his opening letter. Is there anything we need before we leave and look at this?
I guess, are there tarps there, Mark? Are there tarps and tents and stuff, or is there not anything of that sort here?
If you'd like to go purchase some stuff, there. Let me see.
I guess how much are they first? I'm not gonna purchase.
Yeah, just for us to
anything
know,
right
I think. I don't think we're gonna make
Yeah.
any purchases now, but
Okay.
Right.
Checking what's egged in first.
Gold looks about to be 2 gold per tent.
Oh,
Okay.
not bad. We
that's
have the gold.
manageable.
Yes.
There for 2 people.
Is there-
per tent.
Is there any notebooks? And are they marked up because it's small town? Or like smaller ones or anything like that?
Yeah.
You can find little notepads that are selling for 5 gold.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
So that's something good to know, because I know everyone's note takers in here and everyone
Right,
yes.
really uses that. So okay. So I will note that for later, but
In your mind and not on a notepad. The notepad we don't have.
yeah, I don't note it actually physically anywhere. I note it in my
But you
head.
note it in your mind.
Crazy. But yeah, so I'll kind of wait outside for the others until I don't know if anyone else had anything, but
Can
I'm
I
still
wait
gripping you
outside?
I'm
and
like just
open
comforting
the other
Whitney.
letter.
Which one do you want to open?
The other letter that's addressed to me.
Sure, you want to open that?
Yeah, I'll just stand outside and read it.
Okay, I will send that to you in the Discord.
Cool.
Dad walks up to Winnie and just goes, "Hey, it's just words. It can't hurt you. I mean, well, unless it's like a fireball scroll. But I mean, like, it's probably not that. It's just words can't hurt you. You'll be fine."
Well, they can't because I used his name in a.
Yes, it might be very bad.
scheme.
It might be very bad.
Well,
okay.
We'll see what
can
happens.
Make up for it, but don't be scared. It's all good. We'll be fine.
We'll probably wait for Euphemia to come back over before we open this letter.
Oh yeah, if everybody else
Really?
is outside, I'll read it quickly and just like stuff it in my pocket.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'll it was I just hadn't heard from my dad in a while, so
Is he doing all right?
he didn't say, but that's pretty normal. He did say that there might be work out that way if we're
Oh.
interested.
Interesting.
So
It's good to know. Okay.
yeah, that he works in the mines, so I don't know if that's a good thing or if I should be worried that there's work for monster hunters out there.
Where on the map is that? Is that close to the mountains? Like the
What's
same
the name of
mountain
it again?
range that where I'm from? Or is it a different mountain?
Did you tell
or
them
different mines?
where this mine is?
I don't know if I've ever actually said where my home
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so then I guess I'll just say, what?
You keep asking where I'm
mines?
from, and I'm like, well, I just came from Swamp
Yeah.
Grass.
What mines? Where?
The ones in Edgeworth.
I'm trying to find the freaking map. I can't
Oh,
find it
I see.
anywhere.
I
Where is
see.
it?
It's on the
The
south
bottom of the
side
mountain
of it.
range.
Yeah.
Edgefort.
By
Oh.
Swamp's Rest, and if you go ahead of Heaven's Reach and go down and to the left
Yeah.
by the mountains.
Oh,
What
I
is
get it
that?
because it's like on the edge of the. That's funny. I like that.
Oh, all kinds of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, the music turns on.
I mean, it is the same mountain range as where my mine was. I mean, not anywhere
Oh.
near it, but that's interesting.
Mark, I don't know that I would have heard him mining Fusor specifically, right?
You can give
It
me
doesn't come
a
up.
history check if you'd like.
Okay. It's just an 8.
You guys all still have rerolls, and you want to use them.
Oh, true. We already
Yeah,
said
you know
that.
what? I'm gonna
there.
use that. Yeah.
Those leave at the end of the session. So
Episode's ending.
22.
22.
Nice.
From what you've heard, Fusor is not something that sounds familiar to you.
Like, yeah, in his
his
thing.
mind, yeah. This.
Right.
Let me look. I think I have something written down. You do know
That's what I thought.
that the mountains are kind of the way they were created. They're meant to be different things growing in different resources being found in different places. And most
Sure.
commonly in your father's region, one of the bigger metals that come out of that is the adamantine metal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't really like Fusor adamantine though. He does a lot with that.
Oh, fascinating. All right. That's good to know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Dev's already shopping. That's mine.
Adamantine.
By the way, Japnot's with us, right? Not
Yeah.
with us.
Or did he just go on ahead?
Is with you guys, unless you guys send him out on.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait
Never
for
mind.
you.
I was waiting for a time when he's not around, but
If you guys are done with him, you can be like, I'm gonna go check in. I'll see you later.
sure.
He heads off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'll
fine.
meet you there.
Yeah. Before we open the letter, I'll just say, all right, before we freak out over whatever's in this letter, I wanted to let you all know. I asked my friend about what might have happened to us
With
with the
what?
dream.
Oh.
With the dream, and he said, well, I drew a picture of him, and he said of the top of his face, and he said it looked familiar to him. There's a place in the underground of Rise that was run by someone that looked like that, and it was called the Sepulchre.
Huh?
That's a cool name.
People apparently fought to the death there, and then their souls were captured afterwards. And apparently it was run by a lady's followers. But he said that it's shut down now.
But you guys were in
Is
it
it?
2 nights ago?
Or the same person, maybe?
Oh.
It-
But you did
But our
dreams?
soul's not trapped there.
I'd
Are
hope
they?
not. What?
Was it shut down before the shutter?
I don't know. He didn't say when.
We know it's at least happening in dreams. At least a little bit. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is if it happened pre-shutter and it got shut down, maybe there's something, if it started back up, maybe there's something different about it now.
But this is strange because if there is a connection, I mean, Rise is vast. So to have it happen here, that's just strange.
Especially if the pack is involved, because you guys said the pack was like, I don't know. That's
Or
strange.
at least had a way to tip off our names to them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But they
you
didn't
can
steal your-
do spells and things across planes, even.
But if the whole thing was like stealing souls or like whatever before, what's the point of just making people do it in their dreams and then letting them go? I don't know.
Entertainment.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
I guess.
It sounds horrid, though.
Mm.
But anyway,
If
I just wanted
I
to
knew
pass
you
on.
couldn't die in it, I'd probably sign up for it multiple times.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, to get a chance to see magic and warriors you haven't seen before, you know, if you learn something new or become, you know, more in tune with your powers, you want to test it against people that there's no risk if you're just going to wake up in the morning. You know, I mean, again, I don't know what negative connotations are here, but I'm just saying if
Right.
souls aren't being taken.
If it wasn't a danger, yes.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
all
if
I'm
I could
saying.
handle feeling.
But also maybe
like
that's
dying
the
again.
point where they take people who are unsuspecting, because like it's way
Yeah.
more real if you
For
think
sure.
you're gonna die at the end of it. So maybe it's all the benefits of that without the consequences of actually killing people. I don't know.
But anyway, there you go. When we
Oh,
talk to
we
Idgin
have
about
another
it, I'm not sure. Yes, just I don't know.
How much? Yeah.
Yes. So maybe I just say I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, let's open this letter and see what happens.
I can't look at it. Someone else read it.
I just
Wait, I have to look at it.
Okay, so Eleanor, you open the letter. As you break the seal, there is a burst of magic energy.
Oh shoot!
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, it was good.
Like, let's see what
I
happens.
wanna
Like,
check it
probably
first.
something.
Oh dang it!
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Was that me?
Well, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, it went through the post office. It has to be fine.
I mean,
Her
you guys
trust in the
don't
post system was.
you guys don't notice anything happening. You just see a magical like
Oh, boy.
magic effect happened.
does it
Oh.
Is it
recognize
like they
anything like
know
the
we
look of it?
opened it?
Give me an Arcana check. I'd say this would be Eleonora.
Okay. I'm gonna use my advantage on this.
Okay.
19.
19. So, this, as it happens, looks oddly familiar to you. Not oddly, just familiar to you. As sort of like a indicator that the letter has been opened. It's been sent to the sender. It's like a
Red
scene
receipt.
thing for
Red
Oh.
receipts, you mean?
yeah, red receipt.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
He's
Yeah.
gonna come screaming out, "Yeah, the Horde Hunters have got my letter!"
so whoever sent this letter is not aware that you have opened the letter. That's what you
Okay.
pick up on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of go, all right, they know we have opened the letter. And then I open it a little further to read it.
Okay. So you read it. It says, Horde Hunters. The service you took payment for eradication of flying creatures has been seen around Lakeside is under investigation. Reports continue to come in of sightings of flying creatures within the city. You are summoned to return and complete the job or return payment for an incomplete mission. You have 1 month from the opening of this letter to return and amend the situation before warrants will be issued for your arrest to authorities.
Oh,
Sincerely, the Lakeside City Council.
Get
Okay.
kicked when you're down.
And I will put this in the
this
game
has
notes in the
occurred to me.
Discord.
this has occurred to
It
me
makes
more than
bring
once.
back,
Like,
we lost all
what
the
happens
money.
if we don't do it right?
What happens if we lost all the money that you guys gave us? Sorry. We did our best.
Oh, we
No,
gotta
like
go
what?
deal with the
I've
creatures.
thought about this. Like, what happens if we do a job and it's not actually done? Like,
Oh yeah.
do you get in
We
trouble?
thought it
So I
was
guess we
done.
found out.
Oh,
boy.
okay. At least it wasn't from other people who are caught onto my lies.
As we're about to be fugitives from the law.
Or we could just go back and
Well,
finish it.
We can go back, can't we? In a month?
Totally.
What's the seal, like the signature?
It just says Lakeside City Council.
Yeah.
Does it look like official?
You can give me an investigation
Yeah, I
roll.
can tell.
Actually, yeah, me too, because I know I don't know. I might be familiar
Go for
with
it.
the mail. Okay.
Isn't one of you guys
Uh,
have cartographer stuff, which you can tell if it's
Oh,
forged?
me. I do.
I just got
Be
a
able to-
9.
Or do I just got a 15 I don't, for that, but I don't know if my cartographer stuff has anything to do with it, but
Thought it did. I might be wrong.
that's maps.
That's
stuff, but I
maps,
don't
so
know
it's not the same thing
Yeah.
as like official documents.
forgeries.
But
I think
map
I
would
have
be-
calligraphy
yeah.
stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of calligraphy.
yeah, it's a
I was
different
gonna say
thing.
cartography. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
yeah. Just
Look at
kidding.
a map and
It
be-
doesn't apply in the same way.
Yeah.
hey, it's
Very
the flying
professional.
creatures. The flying creatures one is just the 50 gold, though, right?
Correct. That's the cheap one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. If we need to return it, we can. I guess,
So what'd
but-
you guys get again? Sorry. Tell me again.
15. For
15.
the forgery thing.
And Eleanor.
9.
9. Okay. Best you can tell, this looks authentic. This looks real to you, Winnie.
Okay. What do you think there are more flying creatures or like the same ones?
Well, that was the one that was only 50 gold. We
Mhm.
assumed that it was with angels.
But the problem is, it's probably not the angels.
Right.
You don't think so?
So, well, there's more flying creatures and we destroyed the angels.
But what if? But didn't they come out from like the crack? Maybe if there's more cracks, like what if they're just coming out of the same crack? I don't know.
The crack came out after we fought the angels.
Yeah. They didn't come out
Right,
of the
that's
crack. They were
Yeah, they
caused
weren't
by the
from it.
mishap.
That's right. That's
that
right.
caused the crack.
You know what makes me a little irked is they were the ones that concluded that
Yeah.
it must be the same thing and sent us payment.
Mhm.
So, in a way,
Based on their word.
I don't know. Just
I'm just saying they paid us. Makes sense to go finish the job.
it makes sense.
It is. I'll say that.
I'm a bit
Also,
speechless.
if we're supposed to be professionals, I mean, we probably should have finished the job before we got paid. So maybe that's what the standard is.
Yes, perhaps. Well, shall we go continue to have our pride be knocked down another notch when we talk to Hagen? Let's just get it all over with.
I don't know how
Just-
much to begin with, so yeah.
Just
Go.
It's just like,
let's
whatever.
just feel
Eleanor's
even
like,
worse. I think that would be great just to get it all over with
Yeah.
and
Okay.
move on afterwards. What do you say?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Perfect.
Right.
so mad. It's so funny. I love how everyone else is like, whatever, I guess we'll do this now. She's like, the injustice, they're wrong. They called it.
Ooh.
Sure.
It's also just like one more thing. Did we need this? No, we didn't. This is
She's just holding this basket and it just keeps getting
Yep.
I'd lay an owl on your shoulder to help, but I don't got one. So
quite all right, Daniel.
there we
Doing
go.
wonderful. What are you talking about?
There's the chuckle. That works.
All right. So, you guys make your way down the road a little bit further. You begin to see the untamed drinker and begin to come into view as you approach, and you enter
feel it,
in.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
I feel
got that same sort of haze in the air, that darker vibe as you're there.
And it's
And
fun when you're on a walk of shame.
It's not as fun.
Maybe it hides our shamed expressions a little bit.
Yeah.
the smell of different like smokes and incense and other things fill everyone's nostrils but Dav's. And you do notice seated in the like off to the side, you notice that familiar face of Mary, also known as Nova. To you,
Kendra. I'm just kidding.
Not Kendra.
Yeah.
Kendra.
So you see her. There are a couple other people who are sitting and talking at a table, and you do notice Japnut is sitting at the bar talking to Idgin right now.
And Kendra's not here, right?
Kendra's not
We're
here.
going in a separate way. Yeah.
Kendra's not here.
Can we hear what Japnut's saying?
They're the worst. Like, we had to rescue them
Or is he
3
like,
times.
go easy on them. They're like the saddest people I've ever met.
When you come in, they basically stop talking at that point, and
Oh.
I figured.
Ouch! No.
Idgin looks at you
We're selling.
from across the way, and Japnut turns and looks at you guys as well. But he motions you over. Hello, come over. There's 4 seats for you at the bar.
Dav does take a little bit of a detour and heading up over to Nova. Just be like, I'm sorry that I thought you were Kendra. It's actually nice to meet you. Hopefully we'll get a chance to get to know you for you and not thinking you're actually Kendra in disguise. I just want to let you know, I just apologize, but I
She just starts pointing to the bar.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Okay, no, it was a good one. See, we still got the rapport. All right. And I head back.
Yeah, I just go straight up and sit there, and I just say,
I.
good afternoon again.
Hope your travels were pleasant.
I know we try this every single time, but I just want to inside him and see if he's mad at us.
Yeah, actually, yeah. What is his move?
Every time.
Is it?
I was
Sure.
gonna say that.
You can roll
Yeah.
inside.
And he's always awful to read. It never works out. I got a 10, so 13 for. Well, I'm sorry, insight or perception?
Insight.
I realized. Okay, 10 then. Not great.
21. I used my D4.
You used your D4. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna use mine too, just for
You have an
for
advantage
funsies.
die too, Winnie.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna use that as well, because I might as well.
Okay.
Better, and I use my thing too. 18. I guess 18.
Okay.
It's my total.
15.
Okay. So yours was the highest, right, Eleanor?
Yeah, I had 21.
Okay. Once more, he proves to be quite hard to read.
Every time.
I think he has a magic item on there. You can't tell.
It's called Stoic Magic Item, and it just makes his mouth like.
It's called having a very good charisma score.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I was
true.
gonna say it's like
Yeah.
Botox, so you can't like see his expression anymore.
Well, I've heard you've had some interesting experiences while on the road, and I'm glad to hear that you and Kendra are all right.
Yes, it was definitely interesting. Have you ever heard of anything like that happening before?
What part?
After speaking with Kendra, she informed me that it sounds like a location that certain people can get access to, known as the Sepulchre.
Certain people. What do you mean by that?
Well, this is an illegal establishment that takes place.
The pack has availability to it, or
There are many who can have access to it. It just depends on if they know how to access it.
Do you know what that means?
what means?
Well, is it in a certain location? Is it here?
From my understanding, it is not necessarily directly on this plane, but it is accessed on this plane.
It is accessed on this plane.
Yes.
Interesting.
Did they just
So it's-
send their minds there? Like at night or something?
I don't know the details of what exactly happens, but audiences can form and pay to come in and watch combatants fight to the death. And the entryway might be a wall in the middle of an alley that they walk through, or a tree off in the middle of nowhere that allows access to it,
To another plane.
to a pocket dimension.
Attached to here, or are pocket dimensions in and of themselves?
It seems to be attached to here.
Interesting. And who told you? Kendra knew this?
Kendra informed me that after some time to think about it, she was reminded of hearing of a place called that, the Sepulchre.
And it seems the pack has access to it, so that would make sense. I was thinking about how it might have been done. Some form of a dream spell or something along those lines, but much more powerful, I would assume. I've never heard of anything like what I saw, though.
To me, it does remind me a little bit of a project I heard about happening in Heaven's Reach, where individuals were taken, their consciousness was pulled in to help deal with an issue that happened there. This was years ago, though.
Do you know how long ago?
If I remember right, 6-7 years ago.
Pre-shutter.
Mike, you just missed that Idgun was talking about the sepulchre magic is similar to something that was used in Heaven's Reach, where they pulled people to help with the situation.
What?
Yes, there was an experiment that happened 6 to 7 years ago where individuals were pulled in for their dreams into the city to help with the situation that was going on there.
So, like, meaning someone took that same sort of spell and turned it into a ring, or could be the same people are still involved?
It seems like maybe somebody got access to that type of ability and is using it for their own purposes.
So, for something that was originally engineered as good, do you know what that was about, even? Or who made
What
it?
was the situation?
There was a tower that was falling upon the city, and it was a chance to experiment with it, to see how functionable the ability was.
Of multi-dreaming.
To bring in people from other places and accomplish a goal. It was meant to be sort of a emergency type of situation when no one else was available to help.
What sort of people does it bring? Would they pre-select it?
I don't know how it selects it, but somehow brings people here.
Interesting. I wonder if the people that made that are still around.
I'm not sure. That would be a question for those in Heaven's Reach.
Definitely. So, do you think there's any lingering dangers after experiencing something like this?
And
I
also,
don't
they
know.
said the pack like signed them up. I get it. How do you sign people up for it?
Well,
Maybe they paid to have us targeted, or
if the pack knows the individual who has the ability to bring people in, then I'm sure he could target individuals.
Yeah. With just a name?
Names are
Perhaps.
powerful when it comes to magic.
Names are quite
Wow.
powerful. Objects can even make it more powerful.
All right, that makes sense.
Is it only when they're sleeping that they can be brought in, or is it would be any time if they wanted to do it again?
From my understanding of it, it was during rest that it happened.
Okay. I didn't know if we just wanted to pass out or something and have it happen if they did it again.
I don't know all the details. It's just from information that I've acquired over the years that I've read. I'm sure there'd be more details if you found access in Heaven's Reach.
It's good to know.
But this is the type of misuse of magic that I'm hoping to avoid with this group. Because this is clearly not a good thing.
Yeah, we're really sorry that we both not only messed up ours, but Kendra's mission as well.
I don't even know how to begin to apologize. I mean, I think we went into the situation thinking that we might have known what to do, but we're very ignorant on how things worked. And it's not an excuse, but I think that did contribute. And unfortunately, made some very foolish calls because of that.
We
I
tried
would
really
say
hard, but
we learned,
well.
yes. I'd say we learned quite a bit. But the fact that Kendra also got caught up in this and her cover was blown is abysmal, and I don't know how to begin to apologize. I don't know how to make it up.
He puts his hand up. Yes, it did not go how we had hoped it would go. Kendra chose to help you. And you four are alive because of her help. Sure, she may remain undercover, but you four would be dead. So your option is to pick yourself back up and continue on. You say this is too much for you and walk away. Which one do you prefer?
I'm not going anywhere.
I think we have a responsibility to keep trying to do this. at this point, seeing everything else that's at stake now.
We'd like to try again if you'll let us.
She's just kind of looking at Idgen and just like studying him as the others are answering. And Eleanor finally just kind of says, like, a little confused, "You would still want to take a risk on us. Why?"
You have seen firsthand what people are capable of. You can leave that unchecked and walk away, try to live quiet lives, and hope that nothing ever happens to you again. But there are more than just the pack out there. And one day they may harm someone you care about, or come for you again. And the more people we have in this fight, the better.
Does it look like he's telling the truth? I'm sure he is. I feel like that's kind of a hard answer for her to accept.
As far as you can tell, you'd guess so.
Okay. Well, if you will have us, then I don't have an option to quit. I never will. So, as long as you'll have me, I never will until my goal is reached, I should say. So, you can expect full commitment from me.
You're all still in.
A little beat up for the wear, but still in.
Beat up, but not gone. No one finds success in everything they do. So,
That being said, then, what next?
you are welcome to rest, as you've had a long journey to get to this point. You may think of what is important to you going forward, which direction you think might suit you best, as I'm sure you'll find various tasks along the way. And when you decide on a route you want to go, perhaps I can provide my own insights.
I think that sounds good.
Good.
I was gonna ask, Idgen, have you ever had how many situations have happened like this in your time of working?
Situations like what?
Like what happened in Northport and the residual effects.
So you're asking me how many times a giant snail has shown up with magical resistance properties?
No, just
winces.
total failure of an entire party. End job.
And it depends on how you perceive it in each situation differently.
There are people who die every day from tasks that they fail in. But again, you are not dead. You live to fight another day. You live to continue our mission. and perhaps set things right.
She just looks like she's thinking. If you're gonna say something, Dev, sorry.
You look at Kendra. Kendra did succeed at stopping the summon, but she also got a whole village killed. But look at the place she's in now that she can do so much good that she kept us alive. And countless whatever else she's doing. We don't hold her back because of the byproduct of that in the moment, right? I'll have a second chance to fix what was wrong.
Yes, I just was curious of how often it happened. Perhaps comparison though is a killer, so we can continue on.
Our group is small. It's not the type of jobs we do where there would be daily failures. But there are plenty of groups who fail.
Probably a lot to ask or even put out there. It's really our job to fix, but one thing I at least wanted to ask for help with, and I don't know if the group's gonna probably be mad that I'm even asking, but not only did we lose the snail, we lost a pretty powerful item that we got built by a friend in Lakeside that we now owe quite a good sum of money for. So I'm not asking for any handouts, but if you do know of any jobs that could pay out money in the short term, not only do we need to get back on our feet, we need to pay her back.
She also, another idea was she wanted a bronze dragon egg. But
That
Quite
was,
a task.
that was a lot.
yes.
Well,
If you couldn't find a snail, I don't imagine just finding a dragon very well. So,
when you decide on direction, perhaps I have insights into where you're going. There is not many jobs currently here in Yellowfield, as we are a small community. But once you set a destination or direction, I can offer maybe some insights. If you do choose to pursue this dragon egg, you don't need to kill a dragon to get an egg.
do we give them away?
I think he means steal an egg from a dragon, not necessarily have to kill a
Yes.
dragon.
Oh, shouldn't they give them away?
No.
It's like a little lemonade stand type of thing, only it's just dragon eggs by the side of the road.
Here you go. Like, oh, wow.
Not too many.
Maybe
You can
this
have
way.
one.
Trying to pay my way through school, just selling some dragon eggs yet.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's great.
So good.
Get one for the wife on the way home from work.
I'm
So
clipping that later. That
you
was so
climb to
good.
the top of
Amazing.
the mountain, and then the dragon just gives it to you as reward. I don't know.
good.
You did it!
You did it.
But the egg
Oh
says
my
I climbed the
gosh.
mountain on it.
Like a gift shop reward.
Idgen, I don't know if you know this, but if we got a letter from Lakeside City Council apparently wanting there's a job that we had done, and apparently we thought two jobs we did were one and the same. The mishap we were talking about, the angel statues I think we had mentioned, and there were flying creatures as well, and we thought they were one and the same. Apparently they were not. So, the council wants us to come back and investigate or repay the sum of money. And I like show him the letter, and it just says like your author, like you have to come and pay or whatever.
Yeah, he'll
She
read
says,
it real quick.
if we just send a sum of money over, do you think it will be the same? I don't know if you have worked very much in Lakeside, but it's quite close, so I didn't know.
You could return the amount that they paid out to you.
Just sending it though, instead of, I mean, it's set to up here, and I didn't know how stringent the council is, or if you know, even.
Well, I'm sure you could do either. I will say, from here, you won't be able to send money. But from another
Right.
destination, yes.
We would.
Would
Alright.
also be bad for our reputation.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yes, but we have Vari who we owe, and we don't have money for, and we lost a machine, and we have Lou Butler that we may have set up, and that might, I don't know. I just feel like we should avoid Lakeside. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. But it does not look good for us if we go there.
Or we make things right. We fix them. Can't
Probably
run away
fix
from
things with-
everything.
Blue though.
Let's just be honest.
I mean, it may not even have reached his ears. I don't know. Did the pack leader contact you, Idgin?
There was
stone.
a moment of contact that did come through. I did not respond, but
I see. Was it just the ransom demand, essentially?
yes. So that stone is unfortunately lost. But it is.
Eleanor just looks pained. Just pained.
So, why don't you four take the night, recover, get cleaned up, spend a night out of the cold, think about what you would like to do next. Set your trajectory. Whether it be to the east of here, somewhere to the west, whatever you are feeling. And from there, we can go forward. Together. And he reaches down and pulls up another sending stone and puts it on the table, on the bar.
We sheepishly take it.
So nice. Eleanor like looks down like she's trying to conceal a little bit of emotion. Really nice. If no one takes it, she'll just take it again.
I'm waiting for her
No
to
one
take
ever
it.
takes it. Yeah.
she's the communicator, so Euphemia's just defaulted to.
Yeah.
Does Eleanor hesitate when she's looking down?
I mean, she waits for a second, yeah, because she's kind of emotional a little bit about it.
I'll reach for it then.
All right.
Yeah, she doesn't really react, to be honest.
A little bit of a smirk. 'Cause I think he's trying to just get a ruse out of Eleanor, but then he's like, "Oh, actually."
No, she didn't react.
That backfired.
He's like, "Dang it!
Like, I don't want this.
I'll give him back later."
Great.
Well. Or have a good evening. We'll speak in the morning.
Thank you.
And I'll slide over 4 different
you.
keys for different rooms.
He's really nice.
Too nice to him.
I'm guessing he's
I was
got
thinking
protections on this place, right? No need for any extra ones.
You should be fine.
Yeah, I can't smell. I don't want to cast any more magic tonight and get any more mishaps.
You cannot smell.
Oh yeah. No, I've been through the ringer, my man. But I was a box, couldn't smell. Trying to think what else happened.
We
We
had bad mishap luck.
You
burned
gained
people's
it,
faces
you-
with
You
fire.
lost it. A ton of weight.
Oh yeah. I went on a diet,
Well,
magical diet.
let's hope that you keep those spells out of my establishment from causing harm.
That's the plan. For now.
All right. Well, have a good evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, now just like sits there drinking. See you guys do that off.
Awkwardly.
Does he look like
Been
he
there
was
for
like?
a whole.
Yeah, he's just, like, sitting down at the
Does
end.
not seem like. Okay, I can't tell if he seems like embarrassed for us. Or, like, what's his vibe?
Yeah,
Can I get his
yeah.
vibe?
You can roll an insight on Chapnut. You'll
Yeah, I
probably be
want
able to
to.
have him read.
Oh.
Unless you roll really bad.
18.
18.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Eleanor, you're struggling a little bit to pick up exactly. He's probably a little awkward feeling right now. But he's got a smile on his face that you can see when he looks happy.
Aw.
He looks happy. Okay,
looks
so he's not like he's not like embarrassed for us, like secondhand, like we travel with these losers, like nothing like that.
He seems happy.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, he's clearly hiding his face with his drink a lot, but he looks happy from what you can see.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, you guys can head up to your rooms. Go rest if you'd like. Take the evening to recover from your journeys.
Is there like a barn here where they keep all their animals and stuff, like for the guests that come by?
There is a small kind of stable that they keep for the horses.
Okay. Is there anybody out there other than Butterscotch? Like what we've seen.
Currently, it's just Butterscotch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and go and hang out with Butterscotch for a little bit.
Okay.
Outside of the inn. I'm not casting it in the inn
Need a
because of
break.
the inn.
Is it second level?
It's first level.
First level? Okay.
Hmm.
Let me roll for a mishap chance. No mishap. Lucky you.
Yes. Yeah. No, I legit just going outside to go talk to Butterscotch and basically have a conversation with, it's a her, right? I think we said it's a
I think
her.
so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to her about her trip and how she's feeling and just things that horses like to talk about.
How's Butterscotch's morale? We need to know.
Yeah.
I do think she's also going to, at a certain point, the spell lasts for like, I think it's like 10 minutes or something. Let me double check. I think it's 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. I think at some point she might even like read Butterscotch the letter from her dad and just
Okay.
talk to her a little while.
Sure.
She's pretty homesick at the moment, and that just made it a lot more prevalent for her. So she's just gonna talk to. I think she's just gonna go out there and talk to Butterscotch for a little while about.
And Butterscotch is glad to be out of the rain, and there's more food here, which is great.
Yes, for sure, absolutely.
But yeah, that's about it.
I'll go to bed after that, but I think she's just gonna go do that first.
Any other prior to bed preparations anybody needs to take care of?
I'm thinking about something, but if you two have something first, go for it.
Hey, Igden, he kind of creeps back downstairs at some point.
He's at the bar.
So, yeah, great establishment. And he's like going for his coins. He's like, and he pulls out like 2 silver. He's like, I'm gonna need a hard drink tonight anyway. It's kind of used to having like owl sounds. So like, do you cast with a spell book? How do you do your magic?
I do not use the spell book.
That's cool. Yeah, are you like Ellen? Eleanor, then do you have like a friend?
The magic that I cast is more connected to my bloodline.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's cool. Okay. So you don't have scrolls then of stuff?
Are you looking for something particular?
Yeah. Find familiar. I wasn't sure if you had like little like first all scrolls here or anything.
I will look through what I have and see if I can get it for you in the morning.
No, that's fine. I don't have the money for it. I was just wondering if you had it, something of gold to like go for, in the future. So I like cost money.
Would you like me to see if I have a scroll?
Yeah.
That's what I will do.
Just trying to see.
Look through my
you.
collection and see if I can find one within it.
Appreciate it. Yes. Just let me know how much you want for it, and then in the future we can talk about it.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. Can I get a drink? It just slides
sure. Slides you a drink.
You're a really cool bartender and a sorcerer. Okay, thanks. And then about 2 steps later, he goes, "Oh."
Yep.
Shoot.
Oh man.
And then just turns back around. I wasn't supposed to say that about Eleonora.
You probably shouldn't bring too much attention to it then.
Nope. Can we just do our little thing?
Good night, Deb.
Good night.
Don't tell Davriel any secrets and forget. That's the
Legit
lesson.
though. Legit though. He leaks them.
That's good. So good.
Did Mike forget out of character, or did
Yep,
Dav
Mike said it, and then was like, kid's little, and I was like,
Oh.
And then Dav went right for it. I'm like, buddy. I had forgotten Igden didn't know. For some reason, I thought Igden knew.
No one
No
but
one
you guys know.
We assume no one knows.
I know. I just figured Igden would know.
Yep. Winnie, anything you'd like to do this evening?
No, probably just I don't know, maybe turn in early. But also, I want to check with everyone that we don't want to do. We don't do watches when we stay here, right? We don't typically do watches when we stay with Iken, right?
We haven't.
Okay. I guess I'll ask you guys, do we want to do watches just in case your minds get taken, since that may not be able to be helped here, or should we not? We can be safe and do them, but I don't know. It's up to you guys.
If you think it's going to help, it's fine. I don't know.
You guys,
do anything.
You guys are the ones that got taken. I guess it's up to you. Would you feel safer with someone being able to wake you up, or no? Doesn't matter.
Honestly, I'd like to believe that there's a safe place for once, but if you want to do watches, that's all right. It might be foolish. I don't know.
No, we can try. I mean, I'd have to probably open your go in your guys' room and check on you anyway consistently, and I don't know if I might wake you up a lot, so maybe not. I don't know. We can try not doing it.
Let's try it
tonight
and see what happens.
Okay. And after that, I'll go to my room and turn in whenever.
Okay. Eleanor?
So, Eleanor's trying to figure out when she wants to talk to Idgen about kind of their previous conversation about Shadowrock. And so my question to you is, the way he was talking, did he seem like it was let's just talk tomorrow?
Yes,
this
that's
is
the vibe.
Okay, so I'm not gonna push it then. If that's kind of what he's heavily implying, then I'm not gonna say much else then tonight. So I think she spends the evening alone though. Definitely does not seem like she wants to socialize. She will definitely take a bath and get really cleaned up and stuff. Wash her 2 clothes in the bathtub and
Okay.
Just kind of probably just like lay there staring at the ceiling, just feeling like relieved, but like also just completely beaten down at the same time. So just kind of like sits there.
That's real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Eventually I'll write to death, but that's probably a little later when I rouse myself.
All right.
You probably heard a couple footsteps that were creaking around outside the door. Pause, and then walk away. And then about like 30 minutes later, creak again, and then walk away. Just a few times, but never actually knock on the door.
Oh boy.
The guilt will keep him up.
Yep.
Yeah, I just...
We'll finish that long hard drink real quick.
Oh boy.
But eventually, you all do find your way to bed. Your first night's sleep in a few days at a really nice inn, hoping that it will be very restful and have no weird nightmares to plague you while you sleep. With directions of where you're going to be answered in the morning. So we'll get to that next time and see where we go from there. So that is the 30-second session, everybody. We're going to pick up that next week. Thank you so much for watching and joining us. Thanks for all the fun chats that we saw, and yeah, there's been some good jokes in the chat I've been seeing, so I love those. But we're gonna sign off on the recording, and then we're going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever. We love you. Bye.
Ah.
Bye.